for thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Minute Today, USA Boxing, man. We are back. Yes, sir. We're going to have a damn good show today. Good news in the sport of boxing. A whole lot of stuff going on. Of course, we know we have Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. That's going down the pipe. Beautiful. What other things we have going down? Of course, we got Thurman and Barrios. Thurman and Barrios. Good fight, I guess. Good fight card. You know what I mean? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Good fight card. Is it, is it worth $80, $75 with tax, $80 or more? That's up to you to decide. For me, hell to the no. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I keep getting this alert right here. Oh, I keep getting all this mail. Hold on, let me turn this off. Mail alert. Quit that. Stop playing that. Yeah, man, is it worth that? We'll see. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't think so. To me, that's some bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. But Jermell Charlo and Castano, apparently they have a fight date, March 19th, and they will be fighting in Los Angeles for the rematch. The first fight was a damn good fight. As we know, that was a damn good fight last year. I'm glad that them boys wanted to run it back. And Jermell Charlo showed me a lot about him, as well as Castano. Castano as well. Showed me a whole lot about him. They want to run it back. They ran it back. You see what I'm saying? And now it is what it is. Same side of the street, but it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's great. I think that's great. That's great for the boys. Let's give everybody a round of applause who's here right now. You guys know I love, Jermell Charlo is one of my favorite fighters. So shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to the Queen, Bless 365. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
The Queen says, she says, smash that like button, loves. It's free. Yes, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button. If you're old to the channel, hit the like button. If you forgot to hit it. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, yes, Miss Finkley sending those alerts. Oh yeah, that's I had my mail on. I'm getting all kind of mail, emails. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So it is what it is. We're gonna allow YouTube to send the notifications out on the Chitlin circuit so that everybody know that we're here. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about a lot of other different fights as well that's going down the pipe. We do know we have Eubanks Jr. fighting Liam Williams. That's gonna be a good fight. I'm picking Eubanks on that one. You know what I mean? Not gonna lie, I'm picking Eubanks on that one, but that's gonna be a good fight. Let's see, Clarissa Shields fight this weekend as well. I think everybody's expecting her to pretty much win that fight. The fight everybody wants to see is Clarissa Shields versus Marshall. So Savannah Marshall, we'll see how that works out. But anyways, and Jake Paul is doing some wonderful things in the sport of boxing. Never thought that I would be saying Jake Paul is doing some wonderful things in the sport of boxing. I never thought that I'd be saying that. A YouTuber. Literally, a damn YouTuber. Let's go ahead and do this. Rod Rib Shows. Salute the Rod Rib Shows. Shout out to Rod Rib Shows. Shout out to Charles N. As a matter of fact, let's hit the sisters first. Shout out to the Queen Carmen Serene. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bales. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Shout out to the Queen Nick Rich. Shout out to the Queen Lady Shan. Shout out to the Queen Arlette. Shout out to the Queen Bad Girl TKO. Shout out to the Queen Miss Sexy. Shout out to the Queen Monica Silva. Shout out to the Queen Deborah Booker. Shout out to the Queen Lil Green Eyes P. And shout out to the Queen Ava. Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? Tupac 13. Shout out to Two Matador. What's going on, fam? Shout out to PBC Fanboy. Shout out to Jay Styles in the building. Shout out to Big Head Hector Garcia. Shout out to Paul Evans in the building. Shout out to Drummond Full Live. Look here, man. Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? Shout out to Danny. Danny, what's going on, fam? Let's see what we got. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Salute to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Big Raw Ronald Finkley in the house. Let's see, man. Let's see. Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? I hit Charlo. Think I got, is that everybody so far? Shout out to Malcolm Roach. Shout out to Oh, I see the Queen Carmen Serene in the building. Shout out to Carl Hansen, Carl from down under. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Patrice. What's happening? Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? Yeah, he says, yeah, shout out to who else we have in the building, man. Shout out to Pugilism. Shout out to DC Nardo. Shout out to Marlon, So Icy. Shout out to who else we have in the building. Shout out to Chick. What's up, baby? Let's see. Shout out to Chick. What's going on, fam? I think we got everybody. Let's see. Want to make sure. Shout out to Dragon Leg. Pugilism in the building. Shout out to David. David, what's going on, Stubedo? Shout out to Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to Eddie Val. Let's see what else we got in the building. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Let's see. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin. Lonnie Laughlin. Part of Lonnie Laughlin. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin. Let's see, man. Let's see. Shout out to, I think that's it, Mr. Beautiful Blues. And shout out to my brother Smith and West. And shout out to Butter B in the building. Let's get into this, man. Deuce Trey, what's going on, my brother? Now, as I said before, man, in my opinion, Jermell Charlo, I always say Jermell Charlo, between Jermell and Jamal Charlo, Jermell Charlo, in my opinion, is the real deal. Jamal Charlo is Tony the Tiger. I got people from Houston that don't like me when I say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna cap. If I'm not gonna cap for Keith Thurman, he's from my city. You know goddamn well I'm not gonna cap for a fighter from another city. That's not from where I'm from. I don't have that emotional attachment to Jamal Charlo like certain people in Houston does. Just like I don't have that attachment to Keith Thurman. He's from my same city. That's not how that works with me. You know what I mean? I look at fighters who fight, boxers who box, action, lights, camera, action. That's all I care about, man. Who you fight next, man? Oh, okay, all right. That seems like a good fight. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. Regardless of what city you're from. That's what I'm about. You know what I mean? I don't set trip when it comes to that. I'm very, very consistent. So now I love the news that Jermell Charlo, and a lot of people was screaming for that fight because they felt like Castano got robbed last year. I thought that he won the fight when I watched it, but then I went back and watched the replay of it, turned the volume down, went back and watched the replay. That was a very close fight. That fight could have went either way. That fight could have been definitely a draw. Castano landed a few more punches, but some people may say that, hey man, Jermell Charlo landed some good clean shots, but that was, they made it a draw. So regardless of how you scored it, we're gonna see it again. They're gonna run it back, which is good, right? Now they're going, and as you know, this is gonna be for Undisputed. Castano has the WBO junior welterweight title, not junior welterweight, junior middleweight title, or super welterweight title, whichever one, however you want to word it, super welterweight or junior middleweight title. And Jermell Charlo has the rest. He has the WBA, WBO, and the WBC. He has the rest. And he wants to become Undisputed. Unlike his brother, I don't know what to say about Jamal, but I digress. Now, when it comes to the Charlo brothers, as I said before, Jermell Charlo, in my opinion, is the real deal. He is the one that's striving for greatness. That guy, right? He's fought Brian Castano last July in San Antonio in the AT&T Center to a controversial draw. According to Boxing Scene, Jermell and Brian Castano are set to run it back, not only just for legacy, but for the fans. They want to run it back for the fans as well, right? This is great for the sport of boxing, as I said before, right? Now, this fight will not be a pay-per-view fight. It will not be on pay-per-view. But I would gladly pay pay-per-view for this fight. You want to know why? Because this is something that the fans wanted to see. That's one. And two, because we did see what they was going to bring to the table when they fought each other last July. That created some kind of anticipation, maybe a little mini excitement to want to see that fight again. Unlike Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios. No excitement about it. But this fight is not even going to be on pay-per-view. But Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios is on pay-per-view. Let that sink in. Two guys who just fought last year, controversial draw. They've been active boxing. One guy hasn't been active for 2.5 years. And he's coming back fighting another guy who got knocked out by a 35-pounder. The undercard, they got not Oscar Valdez. They have Leo Santa Cruz, who got knocked out by that same 30-pounder. So two guys. All right, okay. So basically what you're saying is that fight is going to be pay-per-view, but the fight that's going to be for Undisputed is not going to be pay-per-view. Okay, all right. I got it. I'm just trying to make sure. I ain't the fastest guy in the world. I got a GED, guys, so bear with me. Now, the fight now will be shown on Showtime's Championship Boxing. And the official announcement has not been made yet, guys, but tickets are on sale as of right now. You know what I mean? And they're scheduled to go on sale for Friday. I think they had pre-sale yesterday. I think the pre-sale started yesterday. But what's confusing me, guys, is this between Charlo and Castano, a fight for Undisputed that's on Showtime. But Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios is on pay-per-view, as I said before, right? Now, make that make sense to me. The undercard is still getting put together, as we know, as relate to, you know, the Castano and Jermell Charlo. The undercard is still getting put together. The undercard is still getting put together, guys. You know what I mean? So now, I just wish that Jermell Charlo will follow in Jermell's footsteps, in my opinion. I just wish that he will follow in the smaller Charlos, footsteps. For some reason, when it comes to Jermell Charlo, he has the opposite energy of Jermell Charlo. You see what I'm saying? But we know that Big Charlo is not cut from that same cloth. They came from the same father's nut sacks. They came from the same mother's wombs, but they have different hearts. Yes, I went there. This goes to show you that when two fighters want to fight each other, big fights can get made and will get made. If they really, really want to fight each other, right? If they really, really want to fight each other. Now, question I have for you guys is this. What do you guys think about the good news that we're hearing about, you know, the rematch between Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano finally being made? Finally, right? What do you think about it? Irregardless of who you think is going to win, at least we're getting that, right? At least we're getting that. How did two twins who come from the same father's nut sacks swim through the womb, penetrate the egg, split in two, born same day, yada, 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 yada. And one guy has the heart, and the other guy...
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
That's all I'm going to say. Let's get into this. What we got? What the chat said? Smith and West, what you say, fam? You said Big Charlo has to lose first. Said Big Charlo has to lose? Yeah. Yeah, once he lose, then his whole mentality will change. I see what you're saying. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. She say, let's go, Keith. Don't call her to come back. I've been here for years. Shaking these suckers while I'm checking my peers. Don't call her to come back. Oh, man. Hey, shout out to LL, man. Shout out to LL.
True.
Shout out to LL. Shout out to LL, man. You know what I mean? So, Danny, what you say, fam? He says, great for boxing, great for both fighters' legacy. In name, if one loses, they would be a staple. He say they would be a staple. Not the guy, but a staple. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just saying, if it loses, I don't think that'll take anything from a fighter. Because basically, when you have two A-class fighters fighting each other, this what you expect. He said, good fight. Brother B, what you say, fam? He said, good fight. Good fight. Can't wait to see it. Fireworks. Yeah, me too. I want to see that fight. I really do want to see that fight, man. And listen, we're getting a damn good fight and where it's not on pay-per-view. You know what I mean? I'm like, I would be more willing to pay pay-per-view for that fight, for Undisputed versus, this Saturday coming up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Deborah Booker. What you say? You say salute, coach. Salute to everyone in the chat. You get what I'm saying? Misfit say, yeah, Jamal.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
That's all he do.
True.
This guy has been in the middleweight division, and I said it 1,000 times. This guy has been in the middleweight division for 5 years, and he has fought 0 champions. How many unification bouts has Jamal Charlo had since he's been in the middleweight division? 0. None. No one from Houston, Texas will want to hold him accountable for that. He's from Houston. We just gonna ride with him. I don't get it. I don't get that. You guys are not fans of boxing. You're fans of what city a fighter is from. That's what that tells me. You're fans of what city a fighter is from. That's what that tells me. So, you know what I mean? And that's fine. That's fine. I get it. Jermell Charlo, as you guys can see, Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano 2 finalized for Crypto.com arena in LA. They're fighting in LA. Castano probably told me, say, look here, baby boy, check this out. I felt like I was robbed the last fight. I put them paws on you like Lil Scrappy in your own state, and the judges said that it was a draw. So I felt like it was some flim-flam and shenanigans going down, some old Al Heyman cooking, stuff like that. what I'm gonna do is, oh no, sorry, talking about that. What I'm gonna do is, dog, in order for me to get this rematch, I need to fight in LA. We need to get it out of Houston. I mean, out of Texas. We need to fight in LA. That's the only way this is going down. And from what I heard, word on the street, this is why it took so long to make this fight happen. Because Charlo Jermell wanted to fight in Houston and fight in Texas again. And that's what they say. Word on the street, right? And Brian Castano was like, nah, baby boy, nah, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Damien, he said, is this pay-per-view? No, sir. It's not even pay-per-view. It's on Showtime. Showtime Championship Boxing. Showtime Championship Boxing. Showtime Championship Boxing. And it's not on pay-per-view. Not on pay-per-view. But check it out, though. Oh, yeah, man. You know what, man? Yeah, man. And shout out, man. RIP, man, the Kurt Anderson, too. I heard Kurt Anderson pass away yesterday, man. RIP to him. That was a good brother. I had him on the show. He came on the show a couple of times. We had a whole panel, me, him, Blood, Shelton Moore, stuff like that. And, you know, he came on a couple of times. He couldn't come on anymore because the LDBC didn't want him to be on the panel. So it is what it is. But shout out to Kurt, man. RIP to him and you know, I hope his family, you know, can endure the grief that they're going through. Now, as it relates to this particular fight, it said the Super Middleweight Championship unification bout and rematch between WBC, WBA, and IBF titleist Jermell Charlo and WBO crown holder Brian Castano has finalized a home, right? The 154-pound undisputed champion should be crowned, barring another draw like it was in 2021, Fight of the Year contender on March 19th at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. This is where this fight is going to be at. You know, as BoxingScene.com previously reported, the PBC event will not be a pay-per-view event, but instead a Showtime Championship Boxing Series card on the premium cable network. So it's going to be there. It's going to be there. She said, Miss Fitch, she said he'd be on Blue Blood all the time. That guy's been in the hospital on dialysis. Yeah, I don't know his health. I think he had diabetes real bad. So that's what I think. I don't know what happened. All I know is, you know, they're saying he passed away. I went on his Instagram, not his Instagram, it's on Facebook page, and he has passed away. What he passed away of, I don't know. I don't know anybody. I don't know any of his family, any of that. So I don't know. It says right here, although an official announcement has not yet been made, AXS.com has published ticket information around the event, directing fans to a sale starting Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. A pre-sale started yesterday, Wednesday, right? WBO Super Welterweight Mandatory Challenger Tim Tszyu, which is Costa Tszyu's son, could fight Terrell Gasha on that undercard. Okay, according to ESPN. Charlo 34-1-1, 18 KOs, and Castano 17-0-2. With 12 KOs, battled to a split decision draw on July 17th at AT&T Center in San Antonio. Castano connected with 173 punches, while Charlo landed 151 punches, right? Castano had a sizable edge in power shots, landing 164 compared to Charlo's 98. Judge Nelson Vasquez, and they just relitigated it again, had 117-111 for Charlo. Another judge had a 114-113 for Castano. Another judge had a 114-114 draw. So really, these two judges here really had it close. 114-113, 114-114. And one judge had it by a landslide, pretty much for Charlo. You know what I mean? So, now it is what it is. It is what it is. So it says, should a winner emerge next month? What are they talking about? They talking about something else. Should a winner emerge next month? The victor will be the third active undisputed champion in the sport of boxing. Let's start right there. It says, should a winner emerge next month? The victor of this fight will be just the third active undisputed champion in the sport, joining super middleweight crown holder Canelo Alvarez and junior welterweight champion Josh Taylor. Notice they didn't have George Kambosos on there. So for all you stupid ass channels out there pushing that bullshit, I don't care. Nobody say Mauricio Suleiman said that George Kambosos is undisputed. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Mauricio Sulaiman will tell you that meatloaf tastes like, that shit tastes like meatloaf. You'll run with that because Mauricio Sulaiman said it. If I piss you off of what I said, I give 2 fucks about you or anybody down with you who stand for you. Just being honest. And I care nothing about your shooters. Care nothing about them from your mama's basement. Let's see. It say, should a winner emerge next month? They will be in that category. They will be in that category. So that's good news. That's good news, right? You get to pick who you think is going to win, who you think how the fight going to play out. I think that, you know, I remember when Jermell Charlo hurt Castano, almost had him out of there in 1 round. I think that was the 9th or 10th round, something like that. I remember a couple of times in that fight, Castano hurt Jermell Charlo, and he buckled him a couple of times, and he sat down on that bottom rope, and he bounced back up. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to be a good fight. Now, for me, I see that Jermell Charlo can make more adjustments than Castano. I don't see anything, because me personally, I don't see anything that Castano is going to do differently. He's going to come forward, come with the high guard, and then once he gets on the come with the high guard, once he get close enough, he's going to unleash his offensive barrage, and go to the body and just do what he does. You know, that's the only way he can skin that cat. That's the only way he's going to be able to skin that cat. I think Jermell Charlo can do a little bit more, but it just depends. If Castano is able to impose his will on Jermell like he did in the last fight, you know what I mean? And Jermell, the only thing that worries me about Jermell Charlo, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm picking him to win. But the only thing that worries me about Jermell Charlo, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. The only thing that worries me about Jermell Charlo is this. Jermell has a tendency of loading up on his shots. He fights tight, like he did when he fought Castano. He fights tight, and I think it's because when he gets angry, he gets mad. He like, I gotta get him out of there. And he looks very, very intense. But he's not loose. He doesn't throw punches with fluidity. It's all tight and he's always, you know what I mean? And that's what, when you fight certain fighters, like that's what happened with the Tony Harris fight. He felt like I was supposed to run through this dude. He was fighting so tight that Tony Harris was picking his ass apart. And I thought he won that fight when I first watched it, but then when I went back and watched the replay of it, I said, damn, now I see what the judges saw. He hurt Tony Harris a couple of times, but he didn't drop him. But he was getting picked apart. He was getting countered like crazy because he was loading up on his shots. You can see his punches coming before he throw them because that's how tight he is. I'm not saying he's slow and wide, but you just know when he's gonna throw that. He finna throw that right hand. Okay, he finna throw the left hook. Okay, you just know it. There's no fluidity to his punches. Smith the West, what you say, fam? He's an emotional fighter. Yes. He's an emotional fighter. That's what I mean by that. That's what I mean by that. He's an emotional fighter. Knockdown 305 says they both got hurt. They should be a good fight. Yeah, both of them got hurt. But I think Castano got hurt the worst. Remember when he got hurt, he went all the way back like this here, head all the way back. And so Jermell Charlo tried to get him out of there, but he was missing shots. He tried to get him out of there, but he was missing. I thought he was landing them, but when they showed the replay, he was missing those shots because he was so anxious to knock the dude out, loading up on his shots, throwing. He throw punches stiff. Is what I'm trying to say. But Castano, he said Castano, them Argentina fighters can fight. Yeah, they can fight. They can fight. But he only has one way that he's gonna have to he can fight Jermell Charlo. So, and that's the same way he fought him last time. He said if Jermell looks as vulnerable and out of skin in last presser, I got Castano. I don't trust the Charlos for 100% in the fight. I don't, you know what I mean? Like Castano, he's the shorter fighter. That's the only way I see he's gonna fight. I mean, he's not gonna fight he's not gonna box him. He damn so ain't gonna box him. So that's the only way he's gonna be able to fight. Smith and West says, what you say, bro? You said I blame Derrick James for that too. Derrick James has him believing he got 1 punch KO power. You know what though, Smith and West. Remember in the fight when Derrick James was telling him what to do, but Jamel wasn't listening. He was listening. Straight right hands was there the whole night. The straight right was there the whole night. Straight right was there the whole night. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? So so it is what it is. Both fighters got hurt in the fight. Both fighters got hurt in the fight. You know what I mean? So, Castano was damn near almost out on his feet, and then Jermell Charlo, he got hurt, but he didn't like get hurt to that degree. The bottom rope saved him. He got buckled twice in that fight. When he got on the ropes, he went down and it bounced up off the ropes twice. So, Castano, all Castano got to do is press him again. What Jermell Charlo can do differently, straight right hands, and when Castano come in there, them uppercuts. For some reason, Jermell Charlo will not. And you know what? Smith and West, you kind of right about what you're saying. Because I didn't hear Derrick James say one time for him to throw an uppercut. I didn't hear him say one time, I thought the uppercut was right there. Man, Castano was right there, uppercut. Bop, bop. The uppercut was right there. He went through it for some reason. He went through it. And I don't remember Derrick James telling him to throw the uppercut. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. I don't remember Derrick James telling him to throw the uppercut. I want to open up the phone line so we can talk, guys. We got less than 100 likes. You know what I mean? Joey Chad said, Coach, Charlo will be weight drained. Why you say he'll be weight drained? I don't think Jermell Charlo has ever had any issues making weight. Why you say he'll be weight drained? He didn't look weight drained last fight. To be honest with you. Arm, what you say, family? Say, Coach, in the interview, Castano said he not leaving it to the judges this time around. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, understandably so. When you're fighting someone in another country, you can't leave it in the judges' hands. And I think Jermell Charlo is probably feeling the same way. He said, I can't leave it in the judges' hands. You can't. He said, Coach, where'd you get them hats, man? He say, are they on your shop or what? I like it, bro. No, these are my hats. My personal hats, 4 triple O. 4 triple O, the all CNI, the 4 the triple O. You know what I mean? So, it's a significant meaning behind that. You have the 4 elements of the earth, earth, wind, fire, water. You know what I mean? And then the triples, the triple is like the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It was when I was coming out of my my psychosis that I was in. When I was coming up right before I was coming up out of that, I was transitioning to some other shit. You know what I mean? I'm glad I didn't transition into it. But yeah, it's my logo. My homeboy, I paid him like $300 to make this logo. Original logo. 4 triple O. 4 triple O. He says, was Derrick James telling Charlo he needed a KO to win? I don't remember. But one thing, but I definitely don't remember him saying, man, throw the uppercut. When he come on the inside, pap, he right there. You didn't throw the uppercut not one time. It was there for him, too. It was there for him. He said, you're right, Coach. Uppercuts when Castano gets on the inside, his reach. Exactly. When he came on the inside of that reach, them uppercuts is right there. Them uppercuts is right there. All night long, them uppercuts is right there. Let's see. He say, Coach Charlo is 6'1", big weight cut. No, you talking about Jermell? No, I think you're talking about Jamal Charlo. I don't know Jamal. I don't think Jamal is. I don't think Jermell is 6'1". Jermell is not 6'1". I think he like 5'11", something like that. I don't think because Jamal. I think Jamal is a little taller than Jermell. He's probably like maybe a couple inches taller than him. You know what I mean? So. Is this dude spamming? Because he keeps saying the same shit over and over. Slim Reaper. He said both Charlo brothers are a bit wild when they let their hands go, Coach. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Jermell Charlo, Jermell has the heart that Jamal don't have. Dragon Leg, what you say, family? So I know Derrick told him to throw his jab. He's the taller guy. Yeah, he went work his jab. And he went and throw the uppercut when Castano came on the inside. He went throw the uppercut. He went throw the uppercut at all. John B, he said, he said JBN, what you say, family? Say Jermell is 5'11". For Castano, it's simple. I'm gonna fight the same way I fought last time. Just pressure him into making a mistake. And that's what pressure does. Sometimes some fighters can fight under pressure and some fighters can't. You pressure the guy into him making a mistake. You pressure him to get him to fight the kind of style of fight that you want. You want to make it close quarters. You want to try to smother those punches. Don't get hit with those uppercuts. Don't get hit with that check left hook. You see what I'm saying? Why, you know what I mean? When you get in there, smother. You want to smother him. There was opportunities in that fight for both fighters. Castano, left hook was landing as well. The left hook, was the left hook landing? I think, yeah, it was his left hook. His left hook was getting in there. When it got close, Castano was right there in his chest. Got right there in his chest. Made him, he imposed his will. When it was mid-range and distance, Jermell did good. When it got close, I'm like, okay, dude, the dude getting close, bop, uppercut. Uppercuts to the body, hooks to the body. You know what I mean? But there was a reason why Jermell Charlo was not letting his hands go a lot when they was on those ropes. He was letting them go every now and then, but he wasn't letting his hands go a lot when he got on those ropes. I think it's because he felt Castano's power. When he felt that power, he realized, man, this dude can hurt me. Because he hurt him in the fight. You know, they hurt each other. You know, this dude can hurt me, so I got it. You know what I mean? And I think that's why he wasn't letting his hands go like that. Smith and West, what you say? He said a lot of fighters struggle with that, including AJ. Yeah. A lot of fighters struggle with a lot of fighters struggle with with that pressure. You know what I mean? Like he can't, like if he fought somebody like let's say Crawford. If he fought somebody like a Crawford move when Crawford moved up to 154, if he fight like that with Crawford, he in trouble. He in trouble. Because the uppercut gonna be there and then he gonna spin him for the footwork. Jermell Charlo got to work on his he got to work on his footwork a little bit more in close quarters. He got to work on his footwork a little bit more in close quarters. Because I was very impressed with what Castano was able to do. I was very impressed with him. And I remember I picked Jermell Charlo to knock Castano out. That's what I picked last year. I was wrong about that. That was one of the fights, I didn't win anything. I didn't lose anything. Of course, I picked Jermell to win the fight. He didn't win. He didn't lose. So I didn't win or lose anything. But I thought Jermell was, and he was looking all mean in the press conference like he always do, like he's upset with the world, mad at the world. You know what I mean? So I think this guy is spamming. Let me go ahead and block you, buddy. Buddy, I think you spamming, homie. I'll holler at you. I'm going to put you on timeout. I ain't going to block you yet. I'm going to put you on timeout. Joey Chaz, I think he's spamming. I'm going to put you on timeout. Let you get it together. Let's see, man. Shout out to Eric Gomez. What's going on, my brother?
To this day.
Really though, man. Let's see. Hey, Con, he says, I can't even tell which Charlo is better than the other. I mean, I can. I can tell them apart and I can tell which one is better. I can. You know what I mean? Eddie Val said exactly, coach. I'm a small guy my size, also a pressure fighter. With a slick, tall fighter, it's a must. To pressure him, take his reach away, and smother tall guy's power. Exactly. It's smother the power. Smother the power. Work his body. I kind of like when Castano was getting in there, he was throwing some hard body shots as well. Work his body. Impose your will on him and work his body. You know what I mean? I like Jermell. Jermell, one of my favorite fighters. I like Jermell. Jamal, 50-50. I just find it very hard to believe that two fighters born, come from the loins of the same father, come from the same womb of a mother, and one guy is he's about that life for real. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna prove my point. Let me prove my point. Let me prove my point. I don't want nobody thinking, oh, he hating on one of the Charlos. That's what they do, man. You know, the brothers in Texas, they think everybody, if you criticize a fighter from Texas, you hating on them. So they take that shit personal. Yeah, man, he hating on the whole state. I'm hating on the whole state because I criticize one fighter from the state. That's what they say, right? Doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Where is Box Rec? As a matter of fact, where's Box Rec? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up his Box Rec. There you go, right there. I'm gonna pull up Jermell Charlo Box Rec. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want nobody thinking oh man, this dude, he just making shit. I'm finna tell you what I'm talking about. Hold on, let's pull up Jermell. See, the proof is in the pudding. Jermell Charlo, there you go right there. Iron Man. Oh, and we got Jamal. So we got Jamal over there, and we got Jermell right here. Okay. Now, they got the wrong picture right here. Now, right here, they have a picture of Jamal Charlo for Jermell Charlo. This is not Jermell, this is Jamal. I know the difference between the two. They got the wrong picture here, right? But that's neither here nor there. He's fighting Brian Castano, right? So since 2017, let's see, 2017, let's go over here. 2017, where we at? Okay, so he beat J. Rock Williams, and then he moved up to, I think this is when he had his first fight at middleweight. He had his first fight at middleweight right here. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think this was his first fight at middleweight right here. Jorge Sebastian. And then Hugo Centeno Jr. And then he fought on Korobov, which I thought he lost that fight. That was when Jermell and Jamal fought on the same card in Houston, and they did like the pay-per-view did terrible. They did like 100,000 combined or something like that. And then he fought Brandon Adams, Dennis Hogan, Sergey Derenchenko. Since he's been a middleweight, Derenchenko's been his best fight. As a matter of fact, let me blow this shit up. Since he's been a middleweight, Derenchenko's been his best fight. And that's it. When I bring this shit up, they say I'm hating. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and the like button. When I show the receipts, they say I say, okay, cool. This okay. Let me do this. Shout out to ADD. What you say, ADD? They should be able to promote the ish out of twin world champions, but they're both cruising under the radar over here in the UK. Man, if you hit the nail right on the head, ADD, I got two twin world champions. Do you know how easy that'll be for me to promote? As much shit as I talk. I got two of the baddest motherfuckers that ever stepped on the planet. I'm talking about, man, listen, I got two twins, African Americans, if you want to play the race card, who came up from the struggle of poverty, you see what I'm saying, to overcome the difficulties that was imposed on them by the man. Came from the same father's loins, came through the same mother's wombs, grew up in the same projects, even though they didn't grow up in the projects, ate pork and beans out of the same can and shared the same spoon. They pulled themselves up by the bootstraps. First time in the history of boxing in America, or maybe in the world, we have two twins that are champions. Minutes apart. One is a 154-pounder, another one is a 160-pounder. Between the two, let's see, hold on. Let's get it together. Between the two, he 32 and 0, and the other one is 34 and 1. Between the two, they got 66 wins and 1 loss between the two. Who want this smoke? One the twin. As a matter of fact, if this was the Legion of Doom, if this was not the Legion of Doom, what it was not the Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom was what was it called? If this was the Justice League. If this was the Justice League, these two guys would be the Wonder Twins. If this was the Justice League, they'll be the Wonder Twins. Going to battle with the Legion of Doom, all of the other, bro, I'm just saying, bro. But you got a guy who named Al Heyman, he don't talk. He don't talk. So, he says, coach, about to start his own promotions. I'm just saying, though. So now, so we look at, shout out to Queen Misfit. She said, coach, are you betting? He said, coach, are you betting on Thurman Mario's fight tomorrow? No, I'm not betting. As a matter of fact, the card is stacked, Misfit, but a couple people pulled out. I think not Mario Barrios, Josecito Lopez pulled out of the fight, from what I'm hearing. I think he pulled out of the fight. And the guy that Leo Santa Cruz is fighting, I think he pulled out of the fight. Something of that sort. I got to check and see. Shout out to Monica. Salute to you, Monica. Salute to you, sis. Shout out to the Queen Monica. You get what I'm saying, though. He said, even though they didn't grow up in the project. No, they didn't grow. We gonna make some shit up, though.
Hey, okay.
Everybody they like a rags to riches store. We got to create a rags to riches store for them. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. I want to open up the phone lines. We need 80 more likes to open up the phone lines. We need a rags to riches store. You know what I mean? You don't know what it's like to be twins in boxing. When one brother takes a punch, the other brother feels it. That's what it's like to be identical twins. When one brother takes a punch, the other brother feels it. When one brother cries, the other brother feels sorrow. Right? Overcoming the obstacles of poverty. You see what I'm saying? Coming up in the ghettos of Houston, Texas. They had to fight for survival. Born from a single mother. Came from the same father's nutsacks, but born from a single mother in the projects, eating beans and weenies. You know what I mean? Mayonnaise sandwiches. Now they are world champions. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like how you can't market these two guys? I have no idea. How you can't market them? Like for real? Like you know what I mean? Now where am I going at with this? Let me show you this. As you can see right here, this is Jamal. Jamal has been fighting since he's been in the middleweight division. He's been fighting.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
1 bomb, 2 bombs. This bomb, he almost really beat him. 4 bombs, 5 bombs. Sergey Derenchenko, he wasn't a bomb. He was a good fighter. And Montiel, this guy here, he went life and death. He won the first 6 rounds. I think he hurt Montiel. Like he dropped him or almost dropped him. Everybody thought he was going to get him out of there. And next thing you know, after the 6th round, Juan Montiel went to work. Body shots. It was hurt to Jermell Charlo with body shots. Next thing, 12 rounds later, he went a unanimous decision. 12 rounds later. Okay. Now these judges, there was some hometown cooking. He 119, 109, 118, 109, 120, 108. It wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? It wasn't that bad. Come on, man. It wasn't that bad. But that's neither here nor there. And now when we go to Jermell Charlo, resume. Let's go down from 2017. Jermell Charlo, he's a 154-pounder, as we know. He fought Erickson Lubin, right? I remember that he not got Buddy out there in the first round and caught him with a body shot, I think. Oh, no, he caught him with a left hook to the chin. He fought Austin Trout, right? You see what I'm saying? He defended his title right here. Jermell Charlo. And then he fought Austin Trout, defended his title, won. Then he fought Tony Harrison, lost his belt. I remember that fight right there. It was close. 113, 115, 113, 115, 112, 116. All 3 judges had it for Tony Harris. Then he came back for Jorge Cota. Then he came back and got his get back, got his belt back. Fought Tony Harrison again, KO'd him in the 11th round. And then he fought Rosario. Rosario was unified champion. I think he beat Jared Hurd, took his belts. And then he took Rosario, he stopped him in the 8th round. KO. Became unified champion. You know, WBA, WBC, and IBF. And then he fought Brian Castano because he wanted to be undisputed. And Brian Castano fought him because he wanted to be undisputed. That fight was a draw. And now he's fighting him again, running it back with the guy he had a draw with. As you can see the difference between Jermell Charlo and Jamal Charlo. Jermell Charlo fights the other champions in this division. Jermell Charlo fights unified matches. He fights to become undisputed. When you look at Jamal Charlo, it's the total opposite. Jamal Charlo was the total opposite. Shout out to my brother Ron Boy Fresh. Hey, okay. Jamal Charlo is the total opposite. Literally. He say fuck no, he say mayonnaise was created by the Antichrist. You see what I'm saying? So this is why, so for my brothers and sisters in Houston who say oh, you be hating on the top. No, I'm not hating. I just showed you who Jermell Charlo has fought, what he has accomplished, how many champions he's fought, right? Since 2017. And I showed you what Jamal has done since 2017. Just showed you that. And then I just showed you what Jamal done since 2017. One guy has fought multiple champions and became unified. The other guy...
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
That's all I'm going to say. Coach's dry race, what he said, 154 is a pro PBC division. The middleweight division does not provide that as well. Yeah. All I know is one guy's fighting champions and the other guy ain't fought one champion since he's been there. And he's been there for 5 years. He's been there for 5 years. That's all I'm saying. Whether you like Jermell Charlo or not, when you compare the two twins together, one guy is fighting champions and the other guy ain't fighting no goddamn body. That's all I'm saying. He's still waiting on Canelo. He said, I have a brother like Jamal, coach. That yellow streak gets longer. Oh, man. Listen. But the boxing player, he said Jamal trying to get the Canelo fight, bro. Yeah, he's been trying to get the Canelo fight since 1972. He's been trying to get the Canelo fight since 1972. You're gonna have to explain to me. You've been in middleweight for 5 years. You've been trying to get the fight Canelo for 5 years. You've been in middleweight, but yet you have refused to fight the other champions in your weight division like your little brother has. Why you can't try to fight Canelo while fighting the other champions in your division with you? Explain that to me. Explain to me, why should I'ma just sit around and just wait for 5 years, I'ma fight tomato can after tomato can, went life and death with Juan Montiel, fought Derenchenko. I ain't gonna fight no other champions. I'ma just sit around whistling Dixie in the hopes and praying for 5 years to get Canelo fight, while your brother is fighting other champions and trying to become undisputed. Explain that to me. Anybody, please, let's get the 200 likes, because I want 200. We showed it in the midget on his knees. We got 300 people in here. We got less than 200 likes. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. I want to hear from people from Texas today. Texas, the Lone Star State. Want to hear from you. I really do want to hear from you. You're going to have to explain that to me. I have no problem with you waiting on Canelo, but fight other champions like Jermell Charlo was doing while you're waiting on Canelo. That's all I'm saying. He said, Coach, preach some of the best unbiased boxing talk. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got no problem with you waiting on Canelo. I ain't got no problem with you waiting on that. Wait on Canelo while fighting Boo Boo Andrade. Wait on Canelo while fighting Triple G. Wait on Canelo while fighting Murata. Become undisputed while waiting on Canelo. Don't just sit back and wait on Canelo. You're going to fight Hobo Sam, Show They Big Nuts, You're going to fight Poke Chop Willie, Chico Slim. You're going to fight Homie the Clown. You know, come on, man. Come on. Now, that's all I'm saying. And this ain't no shade. This ain't no shade. I don't want to hear this shit.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Man, listen, so you saying if Canelo and them is winning David Benavidez and the Triple G, all that shit there, listen, you saying if he's willing to come down to your weight division and fight you, you know, if they're willing to come down, you'll fight them. That's what you said back then. A few years ago. That's what you said a few years ago, right? That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Jamie Nieto.
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. He says, I'm from Houston, Texas, coach, and I'm not a fan of Jamal or Errol. They move the same, making excuses, not fighting the fights the public want to see. Well, at least Errol Spence is unified champion. At least he's unified champion. I give him that. At least he's unified champion. That's all I'm saying. Again, as I said before, guys, I have no problem with Jermell Charlo waiting on Canelo. Hell, you've been in the middleweight division since 2017. 5 whole years you've been in the middleweight division. I'm trying to land that Canelo bag. Okay, cool, fine. Land the Canelo bag. But what you're going to have to answer to me is this. While you're waiting on Canelo, could you fight another champion in your division? Jermell, as a matter of fact, let's look at this again. Let's look at this one more again. Listen, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but my GED education tells me that, instead of just sitting around, oh, please, Canelo, please fight me. I want all the smoke with Canelo. Please fight me. You've been ducking me. They made you a franchise champion. They keep you from, so you wouldn't fight me, and you ran for me, and you did this and did that. Now, I'm in a position I want to fight you. Please. Okay, listen, I ain't got no problem with that, baby boy. So, but while you waiting on Canelo, Triple G over there, he got a belt. Don't you want to unify? If he winning, I want to unify. I want to bring him to Houston, Texas. I want to become unified in the division. This is what you said years ago, right? 5 years later, you ain't done none of that shit. 5 years on went by, you still ain't fought another champion in your division. You ain't fought Triple G. You ain't fought Murata. You ain't fought not David Benavidez. You ain't fought Andrade. You still ain't fought them, and you still ain't fought Canelo. So one guy, let's go. Shout out to Jamie Nieto.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Jamal act like he dictate the terms to Canelo, telling him he got to fight him in Houston at his weight. This dude right here, man. He's a ball full of shit, though. He said he could get that fight in 2 fights. Andrade beat him. Get the WBO, move up, and become Canelo's Mando at 168. Problem solved. That's all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're old to the channel, hit the like button as well. We need 47 more likes to get to 200 so I can open up the phone lines. Explain to me why your little brother, hold on, when did Jermell become a champion? When did Jermell become a champion? He say, Tony Wee, he won the vacant WBC belt world title. He won that. He beat John Jackson. So he became a champion in 2016. Okay. Jamal was there too. They wouldn't fight each other. Jamal ended up moving up to middleweight in 2017. He defended his title here. Jermell defended his title 1 time. 2 times Erickson Lubin. 3 times. He lost in his 4th title defense. fought another guy, came back, fought Tony Harrison, regained the title, and then he went right into a unification match. Jermell went right into a unification match with Jason Rosario. Went right into a unification match. Stopped him. Then he went right into another unification match to try to become undisputed and fought Brian Castano. So he went from champion to fighting for unifications to becoming unified to fighting for undisputed, and he fought this guy to a draw, and they fighting again. You're going to have to explain to me how two twins come from the same father's loins, a.k.a. better known as the nutsacks. Come from their mother's womb. One guy wants all the smoke. The other guy, what the other guy doing?
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
A whole bunch of goddamn niggas playing. And when I talk about this, no one from Texas, Houston, Texas, or whatever, no one from there addresses that. They'll say I'm hating. They'll say I'm throwing shade, but they never address one guy's fighting champions, unifying, fighting for undisputed. Another guy has been in that same weight division for 5 years, and he's fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 champions. When I ask him that, you see what it is, see what it is, baby boy. See what had happened was when I asked him that, when I asked the pro Jermell Charlo fans that, when I asked him that, there is a whole lot of you see what it is, see what it is, baby boy. See what had happened was. That's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's all I'm hearing when I hear from them. Same shit, different toilet. That's what I'm hearing. Whole lot of, you know what? Well, you know, what? The nigga been there for 5 years. Jermell Charlo is fighting the same guy that tried to become undisputed. Jermell Charlo, he litty. I'm litty. He's litty. So that's all I'm saying. So, you know, y'all call that hate, shade, whatever it is, it ain't hate, dog. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, too much is given, much is required. If you're telling me that this guy is Godzilla, he better be fighting King Kong. You want to know why? Especially if you got a twin brother that's fighting the other champions in the weight division. Jermell Charlo want all the smoke. And listen, I seriously doubt if Terrence Crawford moved up to 154 pounds, I seriously doubt you would hear from Jermell Charlo, oh man, he on the wrong side of the street. Oh man, you know what, man, he got to get this first, he got to get that first. Oh man, he ain't fall. No, you ain't gonna hear that from Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo move a little differently. Jermell Charlo, he's angry, he's mad at the world, and he wants to fight everybody. If you in his weight division, you challenge, you want to fight him for his belt, and you supposed to be the guy that's next in line or whatever, and everybody talk about this guy, no, I want to fight this nigga. That's what Jermell Charlo gonna do. Jermell does that. That's what Jermell does. I don't want nobody else to have a belt in my weight division. Jermell does that. It ain't take him 30 years neither. It ain't take him 4, 5. No, it took him a couple years. He went and did that. He's not gonna do that. It ain't gonna take him 30 years to do it. Now I'm gonna fight this dude. And I'm gonna fight that dude. And I'm gonna fight that dude. And whatever my mentors is, I'm gonna fight them too. That's Jermell Charlo. That's why Jermell Charlo is one of my favorite fighters. Win, lose, or draw. Now, he do be talking crazy. Now, the nigga do be talking crazy. But outside of him talking crazy, I like Jermell Charlo, the fighter. I like him. I like his mentality. I love that. Say what you want to say. He said, I thought Amir was very funny doing the press conference with a Brooke. Yeah, I haven't even seen none of those books. I haven't even seen any of those press conferences. Amir Khan and Kelbrook. That fight's supposed to happen in 72. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're older to the channel, hit the like button. We got almost 300 people. We got over 300 people here watching the show. We need 35 more likes in order to open up the phone lines. That's what I like. I like Jermell Charlo. My favorite Charlo. Is he emotional? Yes. Is he always mad? Yes. Does he fight tight? Yes. Is he always trying to knock you out with each punch? Yes. Does he throw his punches with mean intentions? Yes. Does he fight other champions? Yes. Is he unified in the division? Yes. Is he fighting to become undisputed? Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. The good, the bad, the ugly with Jermell Charlo. Jamal Charlo, you got to get a COVID shot. You got to be 25. You got to come down to 160 if you Canelo. I want to fight all of the other. I want to unify. It sounded like he was giving I have a dream speech.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
I want to unify. You say if they're willing to come down to 160, this your weight division. Guess what? How come it's your weight division, but you got 3 other people who got belts in your weight division? When I talk to Jermell Charlo, is this your weight division? Yeah, I'm putting my stamp on this weight division. How do you know that Jermell Charlo has put his stamp on the junior, on the super welterweight weight division? How do we know that that's his weight division? Because he got 3 belts in that weight division. He's showing that he want all the smoke. I think he Ring Magazine. I think he's WBA, WBO. He's WBA, IBF, WBC, Ring Magazine, PapaJohn.com, Belt Fighter of the Year, Hall Morgan Chitlin. He got all that outside of the WBO. So Jermell Charlo actions have shown me that he wants all the smoke. Jamal Charlo is the opposite. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the Queen Nick Rich. She said, Coach had me cracking up. I'm dead ass serious though. Dead ass serious. Hey, listen, people pulling up on what you say. He say, Lil Charlo getting pissed is the funniest it's I ever seen. Yeah, he stay mad. He stay mad. All that rolling his neck. Hey, you know, when they get mad, they be like this here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't give a damn about no J-Rock. You know what I mean? You know. But ask somebody about me, boy. You know how they be rolling his neck. You know, like on remember how Jodeci? Remember Jodeci, KC, every time he sung, you know, he'd be like, KC, ooh, yeah. Like that. That's how Jermell Charlo, but we're really both of them do it, but definitely Jermell Charlo. When Jermell Charlo get mad, he gonna pop in his neck. L. Smith's doing sometimes too. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford on the wrong side of the street. You know what I mean? That's what they roll their necks like that. But definitely Jermell. When Jermell get mad, you know what I mean? I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Tell him, I say, send the contract. You know, it's lines only. Do you see me smiling? Like, he just angry all the time. I like Mel, though. He roll his neck and pop his neck like, you know, he do that. You know what I mean? You know, do I look like my brother? You know what I mean? No, I ain't ducking Canelo. You know, that's Jermell. That's Jermell. Go back and watch some press conferences of Jermell Charlo. You'll see what I'm talking about. How he rolling, how he pop his neck. Shit funny is all outdoors. Big text, what you say, family? Say, Charlo, I got mind control over Jacobs. He be like, shut the F up. I'll be quiet. When I leave, I'll go back to talking again. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, I want to open up the phone line, man. We need 25 more lines. Now, I ain't gonna lie now. He be saying some crazy shit too. But I'm not trying. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. He can say all the crazy shit he want because I know with Jermell Charlo, he got that dog in him. He gonna fight. Jermell gonna fight. That I do know. Shout out to Southpaw Killer.
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Southpaw Killer said, Coach Jermell said Bud has to do more in order to get a fight with him. Their energy different when it comes to Bud. And YouTuber played it on this channel. Yeah, but truth be told, Crawford has not moved up in weight. He has not moved up in weight. So until Crawford officially moves up, and if Jermell says that, that's something totally different. But he's going to have to move up in weight and become the mandatory to the WBO strap, whether Jermell has it or Castano has it. You know, so because Jermell one of my favorite fighters. So I you know, he might have said that, but I just think that if Crawford was to move up, and I would favor Jermell. You know what? I wouldn't favor Jermell to beat Crawford, even though Crawford's my favorite fighter. You know, because he's the bigger guy. But when I think about it, Jermell gets angry and he starts telegraphing his punches. He can be outthought in the ring. I think you can outthink him in the ring. You know what I mean? I think you can outthink him in the ring. Because he fights just strictly on emotion. You know what I mean? He said, Mr. Holmes said Danny Jacobs can't beat Charlo, though. How do we know? So the only way we're going to know, they got to get in the ring and fight. See, and that's the problem. The problem is Charlo haven't gotten in the ring and fought any of the champions or any of the guys. That's the problem. You know, I can sit back and say that there's nothing wrong with your opinion, my brother. I can sit back and say that, man, that Jamal Charlo beat Daniel Jacobs. How do we know? It's one thing to have an opinion on that, but how do we know? I tell you what we do know. What we do know is this. We know Jermell Charlo ain't fought no other champions. That we do know. We know Jermell Charlo haven't even moved up to fight nobody at 168. And that's fine. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. We know Jermell Charlo has been in the middleweight division for 5 years, and he ain't fought no goddamn body.
What is wrong with taking the easy matches? Fight another ball.
True. He's not a unified champion. He's not bro. He's just a guy who he had the belt since 2017, 17, 18, something like that. 18. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The man, that's what we do know. Mr. Holmes says, true, but I think Jacob beats, I think Charla beats Jacobs by decision. It's key word you said you think. That's your opinion, brother. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, brother. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with thinking that, my brother. Nothing wrong with thinking that. But guess what? The problem I have is, shout out to the Queen, Miss Sexy. Shout out to Miss Sexy. The problem I have is this. We'll never know, because he ain't fighting no goddamn body. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just sit back and just look at him. Oh man, I know he'll beat such and such. But guess what? He been there for 5 years. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't trying to challenge himself. He none of that shit. But Jermell Charlo is a different animal. I'm not hating on Jamal. And you saying all that to say what? I'm just saying I ain't hating on him. That's what I'm saying. I'm just speaking facts. This ain't no. I'm not on no alphabet boy propaganda talking points. Facts. Facts, Blue. Facts. No. You know what facts is? Facts. You've been in the middleweight division since 2017. You ain't fought nobody. Facts. You've been in the middleweight division since 2017. You have not tried to unify the division. Facts. You've been in middleweight since you've been a champion since 2018, and you have fought 0 champions. Those are the facts. Your little brother, on the other hand, has done something totally different. Canelo, I know you're waiting on Canelo. As I said before, listen, Jamal Charlo, I know you're waiting on Canelo. But I would advise you to look at Jermell Charlo. Look at the example that Jermell Charlo is leading and saying, guess what? I want to fight everybody that got a belt in my weight division. Because the only way you can say this is my weight division, mine, personal pronoun, it belongs to me. I own this weight division. I got to show that I fought all the other guys. I beat them and took all their belts. I came to their trap and took over the trap. You have done none of that, sir. So you can't say that 160 belongs to you. It doesn't belong to you. You're just a one belt champion that fights in the weight division, but it doesn't belong to you. You don't own it. You haven't put your stamp on it. That's all I'm saying. Now you can call that hate, shade, whatever. But you're not gonna refute what I'm saying. You're not gonna refute the facts. You can't refute the facts. You can't. You know what I mean? We need 17 more lights, guys, in order for me to open up the phone lines. You can't refute the facts. I don't want to hear no racism, white supremacy. The other brother got belts. But they fight for the same company. I don't want to hear none of that. Fact of the matter is, one brother is a lion, the other brother is Tony the Tiger. Facts. That's the way I see it. Because his actions have showed me that. He says, Jamal ahead of the ball with his Ronnie Shields training regimen. Then AJ, though. Can't underestimate Maul if he's putting in the work. Needs to fight ASAP. And listen, I'm not underestimating him. What I'm saying is he ain't fought nobody in 5 years. That has nothing to do with underestimation. Fact of the matter is, he has not fought any champions in his weight division. He's been there 5 years. 5. What is he waiting on? What is he waiting on? That's all I want to know. What is he waiting on? Jermell Charlo won a belt, lost his belt, got his belt back, became unified champion, fought for Undisputed, came back and fight for Undisputed again. Jermell Charlo, he done went to China, he done went to Japan, he done went to the UK, he done went to Mars, he done went all over the world, all over the galaxy. For just fighting. The other dude, man, he on some other shit. Other dude, he getting his shit in restaurants. Other dude on some other shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want to open up these phone lines. I want to hear from the people from Texas. We need 7 more likes for me to open up the phone lines. I want to hear from the people from Texas. Do you think that I'm hating? The question I have from anybody from Texas, do you forget Texas. Just anybody that's a diehard Jermell Charlo fan. Because I like Jermell myself. I like that guy a lot. He's one of my favorite fighters. So I'm just being honest with you. But am I throwing shade? Am I hating? How? If you feel like I'm hating, how can I hate on one brother and not hate on the other brother? If you feel that way. Can you address what I'm talking about? My talking points, which is rooted in facts. Middleweight since 2017, champion since 2018, has fought 0 champions. We've seen the boy from Mexico, Canelo, move up to 168. Hell, in that time frame, in 5 years, he done went to heavyweight, fought Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Went to cruiserweight, fought Breeders over there in cruiserweight. Of course, I'm being facetious, but you get what I'm saying. One guy, he got to fight everybody. And I ain't got no problem with that. No problem with that at all. But when you guys tell me that this guy is a lion, and I'm seeing I'm like, no, the younger, the 154 pounder, he's the lion. Jermell Charlo is the lion. When you're trying to tell me that Jamal is that, and I'm like, dog, no, he's shaking like booty meat, dog. Like, nah, this dude went life and death with Juan Montiel in his last fight. This dude, he ain't fought none of the other champions, dog. Like, I don't know about, like what are we gauging that on? When he passed the eye test. Yeah, but the eye test against fighting whom? He passed the eye test, but how are you gauging the eye test? You can't gauge it off shadow boxing. You can't gauge it off how he hit the hand mitts. You can't gauge it off how he hit the heavy bag. You gauge the eye test off of who he's fighting in the ring. How good is the competition? What have you accomplished since you've been in the middleweight division? Not junior middleweight, the middleweight division. Explain to me how you've been in the middleweight division for 5 years and you have fought 0 champions. How can you show up at a fight with your little brother, walking him to the ring, rooting him on, wishing him good luck, in a unified fight and in an undisputed fight, while you are a fighter just like him and you moving the total opposite way? That's it, man. I can't make it. I can't make it, man. I can't make it no more plain than that. Kelly Ellie, shout out to Kelly Ellie. I'm not a fan of the twins because I expected more from them. Anyway, well, yeah, Jermell. I'm not gonna lie, Kelly. Jermell been fighting. I'm not gonna lie. See, he been fighting. He said Jermell Charlo has fought all comers. Jermell be fighting. I can't even. I have no criticism of Jermell inside of the ring. Inside of the ring. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're older to the channel, hit the like button. I want to open up the phone lines. I got to get it over 200. I ain't got no complaints about Jermell. None. I don't have no complaints about Jermell. I really don't. None. Not one complaint. Jamal, on the other hand, that's the guy that I get accused of hate. Oh yeah, we got hold on, let me get this together. Sorry about that, guys. Shout out to the Queen. Shout out to the Queen, Miss Fit.
Hey, okay.
For dropping out a half for bam, dub, cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to you, Queen. She says for showing some love in the cash app. I appreciate it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I rock with him. I like Jamal. But the man ain't fighting nobody, dog. All of me in.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
When it comes to Jamal, you know, it's a whole lot of niggas explaining. Oh, you got to understand, coach. See what you know. They want to go talk about all this other shit. If they can blame it on racism, white supremacy, they'll bring that up, but they can't in this case. If they could, phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Phone lines is open. I want to talk to the people, man. Is it me? Is it me? That's all I'm saying. And listen, hold on, guys. Hold on. Like I said, you can't hate on Jermell Charlo. There's nothing I can say to hate on that guy. Nothing. That's why he's one of my favorite fighters. I like Jermell. Jermell, one of my favorites. I ain't even lie, dog. I love Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, yes. But that dude right there, he kind of like the Clubber Lang of boxing. He kind of like the Clubber Lang of 154. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Roach from Houston.
From Houston. What's your name is, brother?
Roach.
Oh, Roach. What the link read? Roach, what's going on, fam? Man, what you want to talk about, man? As you relate to the subject matter, bro.
All right, first of all, I want you to stop disrespecting Houston and thinking that we tolerating that sucker shit down here from goddamn Jermell Charlo. All right, let's go ahead and get that out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Dude is a sucker. You hear me? Dude is a cluck, bro. All right, so Mel is a straight up killer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he's taking on whoever. You know what I'm saying? He like Big Baby Anderson put on his story. You know what I'm saying? For the right price, I'll fight my mama. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how Mel is. Jamal, man, hey, it's just been going on too long, man. All this ducking. You've been in this division for years.
Yeah.
Ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I just wanted to let you know, us down here in Houston, real fight fans and not fans of fighters.
Right.
Hey, we ain't tolerating that bullshit, man. And I just wanted to get back to you, let you get back to it, man. Thank you for taking my call. Hey, keep spitting that unbiased information, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to brother Rose, man. Shout out to Rose from Houston, man. He called from Houston. Shout out to you, bro. Listen, I ain't got no problem, as I said before. I have no problem. Listen, bro. I'm like this. I'm finna tell you guys something. This is true story. Shout out to Fit for Life.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that 179. Bam, pound on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Listen, man. He say great channel, bro. Keep up the boxing knowledge. I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that. You see, you gotta always look at who they're fighting. You gotta always look at that. And I'm like, okay, dude, like, as I said before, Jermell Charlo's making Jamal Charlo look bad. The reason why is because when you see what one brother is doing, it makes you put the spotlight on the other brother. Like, damn, why you ain't moving like this dude? Come on, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like right here, like, look at you. I'm looking at Jermell right now, right? This dude right here, man. This dude right here. I'm looking at, look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at Jermell. He looking all sides. Hey, man. Look at Jermell looking. Look, Castano turned his head like, look at this dude here, man. Look at Jermell. Castano, okay, all right. He said, we gonna see what's up tomorrow. He like, okay, he said, yeah, I got something for him. He said, I got something. Look at that. Jamel. He like he about to cry. Jamel look like he about to cry, boy. Jamel look like he about to cry. Boy, he was 38 hot, boy. He like he about to, look at this. This is Jamal. Hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, I got to show y'all something. Hold on. I got to show y'all something. You're going to see Jamal. You're going to see Jamal. I think he got his outfit on or whatever the case may be. He walking over there like he's approaching a Castano crowd. Man, you supposed to be fighting another goddamn champion. Sit your ass down somewhere. Hold on, man. Hold on. We're going to get back to Jermell. Jermell look like he about to cry. Carla, what's the name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Slam, what's good? Block Boys Entertainment.
Hey, what's going on, man? My man, Rob Boy Fresh. What the link read, bro? What's going on, man? Hey.
Man, you need to stall my man Maul out, man. You gotta understand, man. You know, I guess I'm gonna have to do some nigga explaining, you call it. You gotta, man. Look, man. At the end of the day, Mel is in a way better division. 160 is not a good division, man. And Maul has been set up to get cashed out, and by trying to be hooked for a sentiment fight. They never wanted to put him in any real fights because they know that eventually they'll probably get the sentiment fight for him. You dig what I'm telling you?
When you say they, who is they?
Oh, his handlers. They don't pick their fights. I'll pick all their fights. They don't pick their fights. They never pick their fights.
Okay.
So they gonna talk that shit, but in a nutshell, Maul is a protected fighter. He's just here to try to land a sentiment fight for the company. You dig what I'm telling you?
Okay. Yeah, but before
you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this my counter argument to that is this: if you wanted to become more attractive to land a sentiment fight, wouldn't you becoming a unified champion, fighting other champions, strengthening your position by saying, look, I'm a unified champion. I'm a 2-belt, 3-belt holder. And wouldn't that make it more lucrative?
No, not according to his handlers, it won't. And by the way, but the way they moving is all they want to do is protect the O. That's all they want to do is we will protect the O. Cinnamon is eventually going to clean out one side, and they're going to have to come see you, and that's what they've been banking on. That's why they put the fight. That's why they put Maul in those fights. That's why they're never going to make that Boo Boo Andrade fight. That's the reason why Jacobs was on the table. But what happened was they didn't want to make the fight. Al didn't want to make. They don't make their fights, man. I mean, I dig what you're saying.
No. I
dig exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I dig exactly what you're saying about Maul and Mel is two different divisions too. Mel is in one of the best divisions in boxing, so it's a lot more, you know. And he got a lot more motherfuckers on his side of the street he can fight. Maul been fighting Hogan. Maul was fighting, man. Maul had some terrible fights. His only good fight at fucking 160 was a motherfucking mandatory in Derchenko. That was it.
That was a good fight. So,
and that was it. And at the end of the day, man, and more, and the problem with these motherfuckers is, and you know, like I said, I always been a Charlo fan. I've been a Charlo fan for years, man, since 2013 or some goddamn time, since they fought in DC or whatever. So I'm cool with them. But at the end of the day, I can't even defend Mario Charlo. But at some point, I also gotta, and keep it a buck. And he's not talking about he want to fight Boo Boo. This motherfucker is still hung up on some shit that happened with his brother. You dig?
All right. So the plan. Okay. So basically, what you're saying is Al Heyman. We know no fighter at the PBC make their own fights. We know this, right? They have a boss. They got to listen to Al Heyman. So Al Heyman is intentionally not wanting Jermell Charlo to fight anybody else because they want to hold him with hopes of landing the Canelo fight. So how are they going to do that? Jamal said that he's a 160 pounder. Canelo's not coming down to 160.
Okay, and what are they talking about now? Mario Charlo moving up to 168 to fight Cinnamon. They're gonna. He already said. He also said, "I'll go anywhere to fight Cinnamon Alvarez." That's what he told us.
Yeah, he should.
He said he'll go anywhere to fight Cinnamon Alvarez. And then Maul told, and this is the part where when motherfuckers start drinking, they get to talking too goddamn much. In fact, that's what Maul's problem is. You always catch him drinking some more, out he done had some drinks and he get to rapping. I was like, well, if you feel that you can beat everybody from 175 down, well, why ain't you fight Marcus Brown or some motherfucking body? Why ain't you fight Benavidez or somebody? You know, it's fighters there.
You know what though?
You know, and I just named fighters on his side of the street because he's not gonna fight nobody else. But I see both sides. But at the end of the day, you right, and I'm sort of right too, because at the end of the day, he needs to just be straight up and down and say, I'm sitting down for the sentiment fight. That's what they got me doing. Don't act like you want the smoke and you really don't want the smoke when you know your job protected. You dig?
Man, everything you said just made the situation worse. Like you're saying the man protected, so that means he ducking and cherry picking. That's how I'm interpreting that. When you say protected, I'm saying ducking and cherry picking. He's waiting on Canelo. This is the shit that I was talking about. You can't sit back and wait on the Canelo sweepstakes. We just don't sit. You've been waiting for 5. Come on, man. I hear what you're saying,
but my thing is though. But coach, the thing is, he cannot make his fight. He don't get one fight, Slim. That's what it goes both ways. Don't let them. Go ahead.
No, you can't. But don't be running around talking about you your own boss and we Lions owner. We got our own promotional company. We got our own promotional company. Come on, you telling me that shit? I got my own promotional company. We do what we want to do. Lions only.
That's when the motherfuckers.
Go ahead.
That's when the motherfuckers get to drinking and they start talking that shit. You dig what I'm telling you? It never fails. Every time you see Mario Barrios talking, it seems like he has some drinks. He done ate good, had some drinks, and he gets a rapping on live. I was like, hey, just shut the fuck up.
Hey, Rob Boy, man, thank you for calling in, my brother. Thank you, fam.
Yeah, you already know, Slim.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother Rob Boy, friend. DC in the house, man. DC in the house. Hey, listen. Hey, Rob, listen. Now, Lisa Bell said some real shit. The middleweight division is a historical division. It's easier for Jermell to get fights because everyone is at the PBC at 154. You're right about that. Lisa, you're right about that. At 160, most of the fighters are on the zone. Lisa, you're right about that. Yeah, you make a valid point. Lisa. You make a valid point. But in 5 years, now, unless it was a situation like, no other promotional companies wanted to work with you in order to make fights. Unless the zone was like, oh, we don't want to make no fight with Charlo. Like, bro, it's documented that they have offered Jermell Charlo money, $7 million. It's been documented. They offered him $7 million or whatever amount of money to make a cross-promotional fight. Ron Boy Slim said something. He said, hey, man, they don't want to make the fights over there. So if they don't want to make the fights over there, to me, that's ducking and cherry picking. Y'all don't want to make no fights. And either way it go, man, like 5 years, dog, come on. And we just gonna sit around and wait on Canelo. Everybody waiting on Canelo. Godzilla waiting on Canelo. Megatron waiting on Canelo. Optimus Prime waiting on Canelo. Bumblebee, Grimlock, Starscream, Goku, Vegeta. You see what I'm saying? My baby mama waiting on Canelo. You know what I mean? My sister's baby daddy waiting on Canelo. Like everybody waiting on goddamn Canelo. 5 years. Bro, I'm like, at some point in time, I get it, dog. I get it. But at some point in time, man, look here, man. I've been sitting over here, dog.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
I've been sitting here all this time, dog. I don't fall.
I'm just bum and taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
I don't fall. Bomb out the bomb. You got dudes like Coach Malachi Williams, knew me today, USA Boxing. The dude clowning me, and I'm not really clowning him. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like, okay, I get it. He don't pick his own fighters. Lisa, you're right about that. Middleweight division is a historical division. As a matter of fact, if I go back to history, you're talking about the Marvin Haglers, the Roy Joneses, the Bernard Hopkins, the Leonards, the Hearns. Like, we go back to the middleweight division is a historical division. Just like welterweight. And of course heavyweight, and then hell, even to a degree lightweight. Bro, like, this can't be the plan. If the plan is, you know what? We're not going to fight any other cross-promotional fights when the other companies offered you fights. Look, we're willing to cross the bridge, cross the street and fight y'all. We're willing to do that. That can't be, come on, man. I mean, that can't be the plan, bro. That can't be the plan. He said they're going to drive waiting on Cinnabon. Yeah, that can't be the plan. Yo, coach, you say you're a Boston commentator artist. Because goddamn, you can pay pictures for us. But you get what I'm saying, though. That can't be the plan. We're just going to sit around Shang-a-Lang for 5 years in the middleweight division. My brother fighting everybody. Because like Lisa said, everybody is with the PBC. So you make a valid point on that. My only thing is, when you have other companies that's willing to offer you money, you turning down big money fights to fight bombs.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
So you telling me that, hey, you know what, man? Listen, man, Al Heyman don't want to make those fights. So, bro, like, how is... And you still ain't got the Canelo fight. So the plan was, look, we ain't going to put you in there with no competition. You're going to fight bombs, and we're going to wait around for 5 years until you can land the Canelo fight. And it ain't no guarantee you still going to land it. There's no guarantee you still going to land it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying, man. God damn, bro. You know, it's like, bro, it's hard for me to. Listen. I can't make no excuses for these. I get what you're saying. He doesn't make his own fights. Al Heyman is not allowing him to fight. Okay, cool. He's not allowing you to fight. Okay, fine. You're gonna keep fighting mandatories and you're gonna keep fighting. You ain't gonna fight. You didn't want to fight Andrade. You say you want to fight Triple G. You ain't fought him. You know, like this is like actual. Like, how is this helping your career? You are a fighter. Are you trying to help the PBC, the company? Or are you trying to help yourself, your career? At one point in time, do you say, you know what? I got to do what I got to do for me. Daniel Jacobs was the PBC fighter. He told Al Heyman, look here, man, the dudes over there at the zone, they got this bag for me over there. Dude, I want to go over there and get this bag. I'm my own man. Daniel Jacobs could have said, you know what, man? I want to be the company guy. I want to be down and loyal with the PBC. Daniel Jacobs said, no, you know what, man, baby boy, check this out. Hey, Al, man, I want to go over there to the zone, man, and get some of this paper over here, man. This Fetty Wap, this cheese, this scratch, this Skrilla, this paper, this Donetto. You see what I'm saying? You know, this foreign exchange. I want to get some of that there, man, that they got over there. You didn't hear Eddie Hearn say, "Oh man, I'm trying to be down, I'm trying to be." No, it wasn't none of that shit. Listen, not what my main man name, Daniel Jacobs. Jacobs said, "Yeah, man, I need to get over there with the money." That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This can't be the plan. This can't be the plan. We're gonna sit around for 5 years waiting on Canelo, and ain't no guarantee we're gonna get Canelo fight. That can't be the plan. How was that? How was this helping your career? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's me, Cassidy, man. It's me, Cassidy, coach. What's up, man?
Cassidy, what the lick read, man? What you want to talk about, bro?
You really know what I want to speak about, man. That last caller is that's what I'm saying. That piece of information there, that's absolute bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. He ain't fought no one in 5 years. We don't want to hear about that cinnamon plan. We don't want to hear about that cinnamon plan. You should have fought somebody in those 5 years, regardless of anything. Don't you care about your own career? When he says, "Oh, they don't get to select their own fights," That's why I'm asking you, coach. Don't these promoters work for the fighters, or do the fighters work for the promoters?
Well, the fighters work for the promoters. Basically, the promoters are the power brokers in the business of boxing, in the sport of boxing, and the fighters have to do what the promoters tell them to do. That's just what it is. You know, I'm just being honest with you.
What the hell? So why is Charles? What I'm trying to understand is, why is he not going, yo, Al, I want to fight that guy. He's a champ. I need him next. I need him now. I don't care about all this cinnamon plan, all this shit. I don't give a damn. If I keep winning and keep beating more champions or whatnot, I will get that cinnamon fight. It's not hard. I don't understand. So that, oh yeah, we don't get to pick our own. We don't get to pick his fights. You ain't fought no one. Your brother has mashed in loads of work. His CV's looking hench. You have not done anything. We don't care about no Devenchenko. We don't care about Montiel. The
Derenchenko fight was a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. Derenchenko ain't no slouch.
Everyone's had a piece of Derenchenko. Everyone's had a piece of him, man. Everyone's had a piece of him. Did you see his eye? Did you see his eye against Montiel? If that's Canelo, what do you think? What you're gonna wait 5 years to get us busted and get what 10 million and you go back on the shelf? We don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that the fighter can't think for, hey, this is what's in the best interest of the PBC. The fighter has to think for things what's in the best interest for me. What is your personal goals? What is it that you want to accomplish in the sport? You see what I'm saying? You said here that you want to unify.
Yes.
You want to fight Triple G. And Lisa is right. She said people should be calling out Triple G too. Triple G. The reason why people don't call Triple G out as much, Lisa, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Triple G ain't fight. He ain't fighting nobody. He ain't doing shit. But the reason why they don't call him out as much because he fought Canelo twice, he fought Daniel Jacobs, and he fought Darian Chaco. So the only guy left for him to fight is Murata and fight Jermell Charlo. So you do got a point there, Lisa. To Triple G, he's not trying to fight. He's not trying to fight Jermell Charlo. Jamal with the PBC, and he's not trying to fight what the brother name Andrade, and both of them fight for the zone. He's not trying to fight them. So you was right about that.
But why do you think Triple G is not trying to fight anybody, man? His legacy is already set in stone. It's already set in stone. He's had his time. He's made his money. He's not going to fight any of them monsters. He wants to fight Murata. Who's that?
Yeah.
He ain't fighting
Murata is the WBA middleweight champion.
Yeah, he's a bum. He's nothing. He's nobody. He's trash. Yeah. He's no one.
But I'm just saying.
But
that is. I would have loved to see. I would love to see Jamal Charlo fight him. I think Jamal should have went ahead and tried to fight Murata. Murata before Triple G got to him. I would have loved to see that. Like, come on, like he can beat that dude. He can beat that dude.
Yeah,
he can beat that dude. Man. Al, check this out.
He's trying to build to his legacy, coach. He ain't trying to build his legacy. That's what I'm trying to understand.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, I get it. I get what Ron Boyfriend said. I get what my brother's saying. Al, we trying to save him, preserve him. We don't want him to fight this guy, that guy. But Al is doing what's best for the company, PBC. What does Jermell Charlo want to do? What kind of action plans do you have in place that's going to get you to accomplish your goal? I see what Jermell is trying to do. Jermell wants to become undisputed. And of course, all of the fights are with the PBC. Lisa is right about that. But what does Jamal want to do? That's what I want to know. But hey, listen, Cassidy, thank you, my brother, for calling in. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, coach.
Shout out to Cassidy, man. Shout out to my brother Cassidy for calling in.
Yeah, smash the like button, man. Smash that shit, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, what does Jamal want to do? That's what I want to know. What does Jamal want to do? You know what I mean? You know what, man? Maybe, I see what Jermell. Now, the road is easier for Jermell because Castano is a PBC fighter. Rosario was a PBC fighter. So that was easier for him to make those fights. Those are facts. I can't even deny that. But God damn, dog, 5 years you have been in the middleweight division. 4 years you have been a champion. 5 years, middleweight division. 4 years, you've been a champion, and you have not fought any other champions. I get it. You don't make your own fights. Al Heyman has you on got you on a in-house diet. The people are talking in the streets. People are talking in the streets. People want to know how come Jermell. See, that's all the people see. The people don't see the politics of it or what the people see. Damn, your brother over here fighting to become undisputed, and you still talking about you. I'm getting litty. I'm litty. That's you still talking about you litty. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is JVN, coach, for Fort Worth, Texas.
Jamie, what's going on, my brother, man? What the league read, man? What you want to talk about, fam?
I just want to keep the conversation going with Charlo, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if the plan was to wait for Canelo for 5 years, why did they reject the fight in 2019 when it's been reportedly said that they made an offer to Jermell Charlo, a very lucrative offer during that year? So they had already had the fight offered to them, and they rejected it. So, what was their plan all along then? If the fight was to wait for Canelo, they had already been offered it. Like I don't understand that. Why did they reject it at that time?
Yeah, he had an opportunity to fight him. He did have an opportunity to fight him from what and I remember the argument that Jermell had. I saw it live when he was talking about you ain't no way hell I'm gonna turn down the Canelo fight. You don't want to turn down Canelo, and that's when they was beefing and stuff like that. So if the plan was to land the Canelo fight, you had the opportunity to land it. You didn't land it. So to me, I'm just saying, for me, it doesn't seem like that there's a plan in place for Jermell Charlo. The plan is in place clearly for Jermell, right? But for Jermell Charlo, it doesn't seem like there's a plan in place. And then as it relates to Triple G, he ain't fighting nobody. He's not gonna fight Jermell Charlo. He's not gonna fight. He's not going to fight Jermell Charlo. He's not going to fight what is it?
Can I ask you something?
What's that?
So do you think okay, if they want to keep, they obviously want to keep everything in house. That's why they probably rejected the fight for Jermell Charlo. If they want to keep everything in house, do you think it's also cap that Jermell Charlo is calling out Triple G? Because Triple G is exclusive to the zone.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't send Triple G has an exclusive offer from the zone. I don't think Jermell has an exclusive offer from Showtime and Fox. So if they didn't want to send him over to fight Canelo, why would you send him over to fight Triple G?
I'm not. I don't know, man. All I know is this. This is what we know. He's been in middleweight for 5 years. He's been a champion for 4 years, and he has fought 0 champions. Whether they was whether they was on the other side of the street or they was with Moses and they was hanging out with David and they drunk a couple of beers with Solomon, whatever it is, the bottom line is 5 years middleweight, 4 years champion. I have fought nobody. That's all I know. So shout out to Jamie Nieto. Shout out to you, my brothers. Thank you for calling me.
It's JVM.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ride on the Storm. Ride on the Storm. What you say, fam? Ride on the Storm says, for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, I believe that Mel would have demanded a fight for Castano, even if Castano was on the other side of the street, because he's that guy looking for legacy. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know what is like, what's the plan for him? He say, Maul, shout out to my brother Ron Boy Fresh. Hey, okay. My brother say Slim. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Maul out here following marching orders. We're going to put you in light touches to land the cash cow for the company on Fox or Showtime. But you get what I'm saying, Ron Boy Fresh? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Ron, check this out. Sometimes you can pick a light touch fight, and you notice you've been watching boxing long enough, and everybody in the chat's been watching boxing. Sometimes you can pick a light touch fight, pick the wrong cherry, and that cherry beat your ass. Sometimes you can do cherry. You can pick the wrong cherry and get your ass whipped. Shout out to my brother Ron Boy Fresh. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Let me try to get it. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Charlo fighting on the zone doesn't help the PBC. But you get what I'm saying though. You ought to answer the question, Rob boy. Daniel Jacobs was like, look here, man, I'm going over to the zone and get some of this money, man. I as a fighter, I'm not trying to do what's best for the company. Now, as the promoter, I'm trying to do what's best for the company. As a promoter. But as a fighter, look here, man, I want to fight this dude. Can you make this fight happen? At least insist on it. I want to fight Triple G. He old. I'll beat his ass. I want to fight this dude. He got a garbage. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm just saying, like, what? I'm just anxious to see Rob Boy. I want to know, what does Jamal Charlo want? And he probably want the same shit. Shout out to Jamie Nieto for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said to anyone who wants to say there was never an offer from Canelo, Jermell came out and confirmed there was an offer. Pretty bad for you, bro, when your bro outs you. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's several videos on it. I'll pull them out. Not now, but I'll pull out the video. There are several videos on it. Sometimes, bro, like you can, we know we just gonna pick some cherries, you know what I mean? True. Put just some light touches and yada 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 yada. You might be picking a dude that's a light touch, and this dude coming to fight. He fuck around, you fuck around to get Buster Douglas, and you really don't lost the bag. You see what I'm saying? You mess around to get in the ring with the wrong dude. That dude like, look here, dog. I ain't losing today, dog. I ain't losing today. I might lose tomorrow. I might lose next week. I might lose 2 months from now, 3 months from now. I might lose next year. But today, I am not losing. It might be one of those situations. And today, I am not losing today. You got me fucked up today. Today, you got me fucked up. If y'all pick me thinking that I'm gonna lose today, you picked the wrong goddamn day. Today, I'm finna put pause on this boy. Today, I'm putting pause on this boy. No, I'm gonna say how we said it first. Today, I'm fixing to put pause on this boy. Fixing to. It's not a word, but just roll with it. Today, I'm fixing to put pause on this boy. Look here, man. We got you in here, dog. You're a light touch. We cherry picking. You know what I mean? You're gonna lose. Just give him a little work, but you're gonna lose this fight, man. Not today. You'd have caught me. Now, if you'd have caught me last week, you had me. Maybe if you catch me next week, you got me. Maybe 2 weeks from now, maybe a month from now, maybe next year, 6 months down the road, maybe. But today, this nigga ass in trouble. I'm gonna beat the brakes off of this dude. I don't give a damn. Lions only, Tigers only, Grizzly Bears only. Today, y'all picked the wrong cherry. And that shit happens, dog. Perfect example, look at Buster Douglas. Man, that man beat the brakes off Mike Tyson, man. Hey, Tyson was on his knees looking for his mouthpiece, putting in his mouth sideways. Johnny Rice, we just saw Johnny Rice fight Michael Coffey. Remember Michael Coffey? Nah, he ain't on that level, but that's neither here nor there. Johnny Rice, 13 wins, 6 losses. He's fighting a guy that's 12-0, 9 knockouts. Surely the guy with 6 losses, he got almost half as many losses as he has wins. He has half, he has 6 losses, 13 wins, 6 losses. He ain't no hell of a fighter. He a D+ fighter, D-class fighter. That's what they said. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying about Johnny Rice. He's a poor man's version of a Malik Scott. He's a poor man version of a Malik Scott. That's what they said about him, right? That's what they said about him. What he did, he put them paws on Michael Coffey, beat the brakes off of him. Michael Coffey and them, they said it was a fluke. Johnny Rice say, I'm going to beat the brakes off of you again just to let you know that the first ass whooping wasn't a fluke. So sometimes, dog, I get it. I get it. I do. You get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying, though, Ron Boy? I get it. We're going to put you in there with some easy matches.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Yeah, now you mess around and run up on that cherry and bap, 2-piece right down the middle, bap, check left hook, bap, 3-piece. You see what I'm saying? Left hook to the body, uppercut, overhand right. Next thing you know, you're like, God, what the hell? Al told me this was a light touch. Al told me this was a light touch. He's supposed to be fighting back like this. No, he's fighting back today. You'd have caught him 6 months ago. 6 months from now, yeah, you got him. Shout out to Gregory for dropping that, bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to my brother, man, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's all I'm saying. Smith & West says, Mauricio, Laura, Alicia Baumgartner, and that was just the past 8 months. Yeah, man. Sometimes, bro. Listen, we can't be. Oh, we just gonna pick up the cherries. We just gonna keep cherry picking, and then until the right moment come, you're gonna pounce on the money fight with Canelo. That ain't no guarantee that man gonna pick you, man. Ain't no guarantee that. You know what I mean? Sometimes as a fighter, you gotta do what's best for you. What do you want? Because Al Hemming, they got a boatload of money they got to pay back to Waddell and Reed. Waddell and Reed was bought out by Macquarie, a company out of Australia. They was bought out. Oh, I just got another report. Okay. Hey, thank you so much, my brother. Shout out to my brother for sending me this. You get what I'm saying, though. So he said they called Canelo a ducker, and that helped Jamal get noticed, more popular. They weren't ready for Canelo, though. Again, like, I just want to see the fights. I don't, if they fight, cool. If they don't fight, oh, it is what it is. He said, like, picking the worst team on 2K, but you didn't know it was on Hall of Fame mode. I'm just saying, though, listen, bro, you just never listen, bro. With Mike Tyson, when they cherry picked Buster Douglas had got dropped his last fight. I forgot who was fighting. He was fighting another in-house Don King Promotions fight. Buster Douglas wasn't, he wasn't no hell of a fighter. I'm gonna be honest, he wasn't no hell of a fighter. He was all right, he was good, but he wasn't no hell of a fighter. Mike Tyson was snorting coke, sleeping with prostitutes all in Japan, wasn't trained, hanging out with Bobby Brown. Him and Bobby Brown snorting coke. You heard the stories. Him and Bobby Brown, allegedly. Him and Bobby Brown doing all this crazy stuff. He stayed up all night. The night of the fight the next day, he stayed up all night long. Bobby Brown, like, hey, man, goddamn, you got to fight in the morning, man. Oh, don't worry about this dude, the bum. I'm going to get him out of there and, get my 30 million, whatever he's supposed to got. Whatever, don't worry about it, I'm going to get him out of there. So he thought. Buster Douglas had other plans that day. Buster Douglas had lost his sister. No, I think his wife was and I hope I'm not saying this wrong. I think his wife had cancer or something like that, and his mom had just passed away. Buster Douglas was going through a lot of adversity at that time. And he made a promise to his mother that he was going to become the heavyweight champion of the world. And Don King did not give him any extra tickets for him to fly his family out or other people to support him. It was just only one ticket for Buster Douglas. So he didn't have no entourage with him or nobody. It was just Buster Douglas and his promise he made to his mother. That day, if Mike Tyson would have called Buster Douglas a year before that or 6 months prior to that, he probably would have got him. If he would have caught Buster Douglas 6 months from that day or a year from that day, he probably would have got him. But he caught him on the wrong day. Next thing you know, Buster Douglas was putting hands and feet and foots on Mike Tyson. Foots. That's what my uncle used to say. He put them foots on him. I said, oh, do you mean feet? No, he put foots on him. Hands, foots, elbows, knees. My uncle was a mother. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. That day, man, shit. Jermell Charlo, he might listen, fucking with Al Heyman now. Jermell Charlo, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to you. You gonna keep waiting on Al. Yeah, Al, he carrying my career. I've been 5 years. I've been fighting these easy matches. Everything been good. You went life and death for Montiel after the 6th round. That shit, Montiel was supposed to lay down. He said somebody told him. I guess he said F that. You might get in there with the wrong dude, and it might be one of those Buster Douglas moments. This dude giving you hell, and not only that, he might fuck around and drop you. Bop. That day, yeah, man. So it can happen. It can happen. Listen. That's how that shit is, dog. You sitting here, we gonna do this the Al Heyman way, and we gonna do what's best for the company. Shit, Al Heyman ain't nothing you can do to help them. They gotta worry about them white folks who the real owners of the PBC. They want a return on their investment. That's for all you pro blacks. That that thing I told you. PBC is a white owned company with a black face. I told you that. But also all that trying to do what's right for the company, damn all of that. Nigga, you need to do what's right for you. Right now, you ain't fighting nobody, and you might mess around in there and pick a cherry, and that cherry fuck around and can fight. We seen it happen a million times. Ask Ryan Garcia. Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia got in there with some dude from Spain. España. He got enough for some dude from España. That dude whooped his ass, beat him. I think he beat him in California, where Mikey Garcia from, in his own town. Beat him. Ain't nobody see that shit coming. Now, he ain't like punish him or nothing like that, but he beat Mikey Garcia. He was a heavy underdog. Ain't nobody picked that dude to beat Mikey Garcia. He beat Mikey Garcia. That's what happens sometimes. That's what happens sometimes, dog. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you run up on the wrong dude. Thinking that shit sweet. Oh, this just another day in the office. No. I ain't another day in the office. Dog, I'm finna beat your ass, dog. I don't know what they told you, but today you getting your ass whipped. Yeah, I know you. I know you talented. I know you big, you strong. But today you getting your big, strong, talented ass whipped today. Then when you get beat, you looking crazy. God damn, you're like, shit, I lost my what the fuck? Oh, you looking at Sam Watkins. Sam looking at you like, man, don't look at me, man. I ain't the matchmaker for this fight. I thought y'all told me that this dude was gonna lay down. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, that's what we thought. We thought he was gonna lay down. He ain't laid down. He putting foots and hands and elbows. He talking about Munguia. Southpaw Killer said, I think Munguia will get him, coach, if he can. Grow some. Munguia ain't trying to fight no goddamn body neither. Munguia ain't trying to fight, he ain't trying to fight Charlo. Munguia has been #1 in WBO and the WBC. And he ain't pressed to try to fight any of the champions in the WBO or the WBC. Oscar De La Hoya is strategically moving him around the chessboard. He ain't fight. I'm not saying Munguia won't fight anybody. I'm just saying he ain't fought no guy. He's #1 in the WBC and the WBO, and he ain't fought nobody else. He ain't fighting no other champion. So apparently they don't feel like he ready. Lee, what you say? He said, just because the person is an underdog doesn't mean he can't win. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Smith and West said, he said, listen though, Eddie be fighting these fighters. Nobody know he can fight. Mikey didn't get the memo. He said I was a fanboy, but coach changed me. Priest, that foot's coach. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Yeah, you been looking crazy. That's why, bro. That's why you need to just go ahead on. Dog, let me go ahead and unify this division. Like I said, I want to unify. I want to fight Triple G. I want to fight Canelo. I want to get him in Houston. You know what I mean? If Canelo's willing to come down to 160, if he's willing to come down to 160, tell him to meet me there. That's my weight division. You heard what he said.
I'm sorry? 160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they willing to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yeah. I hear all that. Hold on, but I want to show you something, though. Listen. This is the only thing that scared me about Jermell Charlo. Only thing that scared me about Jermell Charlo. The nigga, I fuck with Jermell now. I fuck with Jermell. I mess with Jermell. As you can see, Jermell, look how mad. Look how mad he look. He about to cry. Jermell, man, hey, man, biting down real hard. And Castano, let me turn from this dude. Look at Jermell. Jermell, he about to cry. Castano, okay. He said, I'm gonna break your damn jaw. I'm gonna knock your ass out. This was Jermell telling him, right? Jermell, that ain't hot. You're like eyes glossy. Look like he about to cry. He's so goddamn bad. Boy, he's so goddamn. And then his brother over there, talking shit. Talk about what you gonna do, talking shit, man. Get your ass out the way, dog. His brother jumping down, talking, man. You need to be worried about the other niggas over there in the welterweight, in the middleweight division. But Jermell, that's the only thing about Jermell. He be so mad and tight when he fight, dog. Like, when you fighting them other dude, look at Jermell, man. Jermell, you got nerve to look back at me? You smiling at me? You think this shit funny? Huh? Boy, I'm gonna break your goddamn jaw. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm gonna show your ass. Boy, you better ask somebody about me, boy. I'm a real one. Look at Jermell. Jermell, that ain't hot. Jermell. Boy, that's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying, boy. Jermell, hey, he gonna cry in the car. He gonna cry in the car. Man, you saw him looking at me? Bro, you saw him looking at me? I'm telling you, bro. Did you see how he was looking at me? He think this shit sweet. I'm gonna knock his ass out. You know, bro, like he was just that hot.
You wish you could work it the way I do.
Like for real though. For real though. Hey, he thought, hey, listen, Jermell, bro. Jermell be mad at him. Jermell, he mad at him. He say, nah, this brother. I'm just saying though, like, why is Jermell Charlo jumping down? Like, is this Jermell Charlo? Yeah, that was Jermell Charlo. Hold on. Why is he? That's him right there. That's Jamal. Why is he jumping down? What you jumping down for? You had your brother fight, jumping down, trying to fight some other dudes, some other niggas in Castano camp. You trying to fight some other dudes in Castano camp. You trying to fight them, jumping off the stage and all that stuff there. I wish you had that same energy when it came to fight Andrade. I know you don't pick your own fights, but I wish you had that same energy when it come to moving up to fighting David Benavidez or even Caleb Plant or fighting the other dudes. I wish you had that same energy. Look at that boy, Jermell thought they hot, but he mad at the motherfucker. Look at Jamal right there. He said bitch ass thing or something like that. He jumping down. Look at that. Look at that. Where that energy at? Where that energy at when he come to fighting the other champions in the weight division? Where that energy at? That's all I'm saying. I need to see that same energy when it come to making these other fights. I need to see that same energy when you in the PBC office. You talking to Al Heyman, say, Al, check this out, dog. I'm tired of these niggas clowning me. They saying I'm fighting bombs. They saying I'm cherry picking. They saying I might pick the wrong chair one day and get knocked out or stop and lose my goddamn belt. Look, dog, I need to solidify my position in the sport of boxing. The middleweight division is a historic division. You had Rod Joneses, the Bernard Hopkins, you had the James Tonys, you had some great, the Julian Jacksons, G-Man McClellan. You had all these dudes. You had Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Dude, I'm fighting in a historic division. I need these fights, man. I know you want to do I know what you want to do, what need to be done for the company, but if you believe in me and let me go fight these other dudes, I'm telling you, when I bring the belts back, it's going to make the company that much more valuable. I want to see that same vigor from Jermell Charlo when it comes to that. Shout out to Paul Evans. For dropping that 2 pounds on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Got another phone call.
Boy.
That's all I'm saying. I want to see that same energy. See how you just jump down Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran, yeah. Listen, even though he wasn't really no middleweight, but I want to see that same energy, though. I want to see that same energy. See how you jump down off the stage, jump down off of Al Heyman's desk and say, look here, man, I want to fight these other dudes. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm good, Coach. Derek from Florida.
Yeah, what the link read, man?
Man, I want to tell you right about doing with them cherries going wrong. I was trying to say, man, Gervonta better be careful, man. Gervonta better be careful. Them cherries could backfire. So I don't know about no Rolly, boy. He do got some power. He can pop. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
that's
sometimes,
crazy, like,
sometimes things, things can go wrong. It can go wrong, and it doesn't always work out the way you think it's going to work out. So that's why you got to take advantage of these fights when you get opportunity to fight them, because, bro, there's no guarantee. Yeah. There's no guarantee that you're going to win that next fight. So listen, you have a good enough resume. You're 32-0, not 32, 32-0. You've been a champion for 4 years, right? You ain't fought nobody. You've been on the PBC diet. And that shit almost backfired when you fought Montiel. Now, Montiel, you went life and death with Montiel. The 7th round, the 8th round, the 9th round, the 10th round. You shaking like booty meat. Them between the 7th and the 10th and 11th round, the shit was, you got hurt with the body shot. That shit could have went from sugar to shit real quick, as my mother used to say. When you picking other cherries, they taste sweet, but it can go from sugar to shit real quick. That's what Betty Jean used to tell me, my mother.
You seen what happened to Theo for Ken Bosos?
Hey, look at man.
He was the major underdog.
Ken Bosos was a 13-1 underdog, even though he was a mandatory. He was a 13-1 underdog. Y'all taking pictures with Canelo. You undisputed, I'm undisputed. Y'all going on. They went on a world tour. T Diddy and the boys, T.O. Sr., they went on a world tour. They went to talking crazy.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like,
That is
"What do you
too
think?
cool, man.
What do you think, Eddie?
Yeah, man.
If we bring the belts together?"
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother, man.
Right now, is
shout out
like
to my brother
maybe
Derek,
4
man.
years or 5 years from now, my son. You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro.
Yeah, man. See, you went all that doing all that shit that did it,
Undisputed. Look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
Yeah, man. See, all this diddy bopping. All this diddy bopping going on. Shout out to Derek for calling. Shout out to my brother Derek for calling in from Florida, man. Salute to you, fam, for calling. That's it. That's it. I'm just saying. That's it. You know, he said, ain't he fighting Canelo? Listen, that hasn't been confirmed yet. All I'm saying, Eric, is this. We have Jermell Charlo fighting for Undisputed. This is his second time fighting for Undisputed, right? We have Jermell Charlo. He's been in the middleweight division for 5 years, and he has fought 0 champions. Again, there's no guarantee, dog, that this Al Heyman shit gonna work. It's been working so far. But you see what happened? It's been working so far. But you might fight a dude who don't know he's supposed to lose. Who don't know that he was a cherry pick. He might, who don't know that, oh man, you fight Jermell Charlo. He gonna knock you out. You fighting it, he might be, that dude might be like, dog, listen, man, dog, I'm finna put these paws on this boy. Today ain't your day. It might not be your day that day. You might get knocked out. Now you mad at Al Heyman. Man, goddamn, man. I could have fought Canelo. I could have fought Triple G. I could have fought Andrade. I could have did all of these things, but I was listening to you, Al, because you was giving me a steady diet of bombs. My matchmakers was picking real good, picking up the cherries. Y'all told me this dude, I was going to whoop this dude easy. Somebody forgot to tell that dude that. He said Boo Boo hasn't either. Yeah, exactly. Boo Boo hasn't either. Neither one of them has. But this show is not about Boo Boo Andrade. This show is about, Jermell Charlo and why Jamal Charlo ain't fought nobody. But at least, one thing I will say about Andrade, at least he tried to fight Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo said he don't want to fight the guy. He said he don't want to fight him. Boo Boo can't make nobody fight him. At least he tried to make the fight. Triple G don't want to fight Andrade. They don't want to fight Andrade. I don't know about Murata. And when they talk about Andrade, they say his style. Everybody say his style boring. That's what they say. I mean, at that point, what is he supposed to do? Go put a gun to their head? Nigga, you gonna fight me. Yeah, sign the contract. You gonna fight me. Shut up. You gonna fight me. I mean, you can't, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I'm just saying, though, again, I have one criteria, guys. When you tell me that your fighter is King Kong, when you tell me that he's talented, he's one of the best fighters in the world, he better be fighting Godzilla. Because I judge how good a fighter is by, okay, you say he this good, okay, let me see how he match up with this guy. How does he match up with that guy? I want to see him fight these other guys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And then we got this dude here talking about Jake Paul. Check this out. Hold on. Check this out. Look at this shit. Look at this. Jake Paul. Never thought I'd say in a million years that Jake Paul probably was one of the best things that ever happened in boxing as of today. I know y'all think I'm smoking crack. I'm not.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Never tried it before in my life. But let's see. Where am I going at with this? Jake Paul, this guy right here, as this woman right here is going to get paid the most money she's ever got paid in her life. Her and Katie Taylor. This guy, Jake Paul, the promoter, the YouTuber, made this happen for her. This is a historic moment in women's boxing for Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. She's headlining, her and Katie Taylor, a fight at Madison Square Garden. Wow. And I think they're rumored to be getting paid 7 figures. I think they're rumored to be getting paid 7 figures. So say what you want to say about this YouTuber. What is he doing that the other promoters can't do? These women probably never would be in the ring fighting each other. Amanda Serrano been fighting forever. She's been fighting since the 60s. If it wasn't for this guy. So, I don't know what to say, though. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words for this. I'm just happy we getting that fight. I want to see Clarissa Shields fight Savannah Marshall. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. One thing about me, I don't believe in protecting fighters. I don't believe in protecting fighters. I'm not the guy that's going to say, well, you know, this fighter he don't deserve. No. You said he was Godzilla, right? Okay, King Kong, bring your ass on over here, boy. I want to see y'all fight each other. Gamera, y'all come on over here. Mothra, come on over here. Y'all fight. Y'all get this over with. I can see you, you know, saying that, okay, man, you know, this ain't gonna happen because of this or that, yada, yada, yada. But goddamn, bro. All I know is, listen, I'm in the bottom line business. I'm in the bottom line business. What is the bottom line? I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no niggas explaining, none of that. What is the bottom line? Yes, I do understand. You know, Charlo is being protected by Al Heyman. I get all of that. But what's the bottom line? The bottom line is he ain't fought nobody since he's been in the middleweight division. That's the bottom line. Now, the reasons why he hasn't fought anybody since he's been in the middleweight division, it could be a plethora of reasons. But the bottom line is he has not fought anybody since he's been in the middleweight division for 5 years. The plan cannot be, I'm just going to sit around, shang-a-lang, and wait on Canelo. If that was the plan, tell me how has that worked out so far? Caleb Plant's fault? God damn it, what the dude name? Not Caleb. Caleb Plant has fought Canelo before Jermell Charlo fought Canelo. Caleb Plant has fought Jamal. So while you were sitting around waiting on the bag from Canelo, Caleb Plant, the boy from Asheville, Tennessee, came through and got the bag. Well, Canelo came through, got the bag. And he got 40 million guaranteed from Al Heyman. 40, not 40, 40. He got 40 million guaranteed from Al Heyman. It is rumored that Al Heyman wants Canelo to come back to the PBC and fight Jermell Charlo, and they offered him $50 million. That's the rumor. Is there any facts to that? No. Why is there any facts to that? Because we have not seen anything tangible as of yet. So since we have not seen anything tangible, these are just rumors, words, speculation. They're coming from somewhere, though. Coming from somewhere. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. This right here is the story. Jake Paul.
Commitment she has made and showing the world how important women's boxing is to people like Bob Arum, who misspoke, you know, when he made his comments earlier.
This is historic, dog.
And he's going to eat his words April 30th.
Bro, April 30th, if this fight, listen. Bro, what if this fight sell out? All they got to do is stack that card. Stack that card. Put some championship fights on there. Put some championship fights on there. It's going to be a wrap. He said the bottom line is PBC no more this year. It's over. Well, I don't know if it's over. I'm not going to say that, but you know. I'm not going to say that, but you know. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me do this. My brother, let me do this. I want to show y'all something. Because people be saying, Coach, you be hating. You hating and this and that. You know. All right, let's see. Let's see. I want, you know. I know. Me, I like to come with receipts. My good brother just sent me a receipt. Yeah. Good brother just sent me a receipt. I want to pull it up for you. I want to show it to you guys. Good brother just sent me a receipt. I want to show it to you guys. And this is not no hating on PBC, none of that. I'm not doing any of that, sir. I'm not hating on one, again, as I told you guys before, the PBC is a white company with the black face. I told you that. Showed you the receipts on that. I want to show you something though. This is what was sent to me. Because I know these guys, they'll turn around and say, oh man, you trying to, no. We know that Crawford has a lawsuit against Top Rank. We know that right now, right? We know that, right? We know Crawford has a lawsuit against Top Rank, Bob Aaron, for breach of contract. We know that, right? That's what we know. There's some more lawsuits going on, though. There's some more lawsuits going on. Here's one right here. I'll get rid of the phone. There's another lawsuit right here. Let's continue. This is as of today. This is by Scott Schaefer. This is on BoxingTalk.com. Floyd Mayweather, Al Heyman sued by investor in ticket sales scam. I don't know what this is. Floyd Mayweather Promotions, and sued by investor. Okay. Mayweather Promotions boxing executive Al Heyman and 8 others have been sued for nearly $6 million over ticket sales from Mayweather's exhibition bout versus Logan Paul in June of last year. Ticket sale. What the hell is this all about? This is my first time reading this, guys. The lawsuit was filed in California State Court, and the plaintiff is an entity named Yogi Securities Holdings, LLC, acting through its executive, Joseph Ingloff, or whatever, right? None of the other 8 defendants are familiar names in the boxing world. The Yogi executive, Ingloff, claims to be personal friends with Mayweather for over 3 years, often socializing with each other, both in Los Angeles at Ingloff's home, in Las Vegas at Mayweather's home. Mayweather is accused, along with another defendant, Jonah Richnich, of soliciting Ingloff to invest in tickets for the Mayweather Paul exhibition. I think that happened in, was that the first one that happened in Miami? I think that was the first one that happened in Miami, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the one that happened in Miami, which took place in Miami Gardens. Yeah, right down the street from the house where I was at. Well, that took place in Miami Gardens, Florida, June the 6th. Boxing Talk has reviewed the lawsuit, so this is public record. And although Mayweather and Al Heyman are accused of improperly profiting from the scam, they're saying it's a scam. They do not appear to have dealt personally with Ingloff in the alleged conversion of $1.4 million investment made through Ingloff's company. However, the lawsuit shines an unflattering light on a hidden industry where tickets to live boxing events are resold to fans at prices well above face value, with fans receiving little opportunity to purchase at the listed price. Okay, all right, well, so they got some kind of lawsuit going on. It said the complaint alleges that by June 13, 2021, a week after the fight, no money was paid by any defendants in spite of Ingloff's demands of inquiries. Consequently, defendants were in breach of their agreement. When Ingloff continued to demand his money, he was told it had been reinvested in a similar deal for the Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas fight, scheduled for August the 21st, 2021. Ingloff was promised by Richnich, not Mayweather of Heyman, that because they were late with his money, Ingloff would receive at least $5 million back. The excuses continued, and the defendants kept changing the deal. Alleges the lawsuit, with Ingloff receiving only $100,000 back in late July. Wow. It says that Ingloff was offered the right to invest in a large quantity of Mayweather Paul tickets at face value, which were then to be resold to boxing fans at higher prices. A deal was reached, and Ingloff invested a total of $1.4 million, which he claims to have wired to Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. The deal, according to Ingloff, was that when the tickets were resold, Ingloff's money would be returned at the top, and the profits and the profits then split 75-25 between Mayweather and Heyman on 75% and Ingloff at 25% in. Okay. It also says by August, check this out. It also says by August, Ingloff says he was provided with an email that promised him $4.8 million plus profits from the Ugas-Pacquiao fight ticket sales that he would receive in September. After Ugas-Pacquiao revenues were calculated, the full amount promised to Ingloff was allegedly $5.7 million. And Ingloff was told again by Rematch, an affiliate of Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather, that money would be coming from Al Heyman, allegedly. This was in the lawsuit though. Another $100,000 was paid to Ingloff, but not the balance. When Ingloff complained, he was told his money was being reinvested for the Deontay Wilder Fury 3 fight, which was held in October. So every time he tried to get his money, he kept saying, "Yo, baby boy, we reinvested your money in Manny Pacquiao and Ugas." When he tried to get his money again, we reinvested your money in Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. What the hell is going on over there at the PBC with Floyd Mayweather and then Money Team? What's going on over there? Shout out to the boxing historian. What's going on, my brother? Thank you, my brother, for sending that to me.
Hey, okay.
I don't want to say my brother's name because it might be too controversial. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. What the hell is going on over there? I ain't no manager or promoter or nothing like that, but you know, this is a real lawsuit. This is a real lawsuit. It says some kind of ticket scam going on over there at the PBC and Mayweather Promotions. The Money Team. The Money Team. Okay. I see that not Jake Paul, with the other dude named Logan Paul, he was saying that he hasn't got paid his money yet from Floyd Mayweather. Remember that? As a matter of fact, let's pull this up. Now, you know, I thought it was just some bullshit. You know, I thought it was just some bullshit. You know, you worried about the white man getting paid? See that? You're going to try to tell another brother down? No, we're not going to push the narrative today. We're not going to push the white man, black man narrative today. We're not going to push that today. We're not going to push that today. We're not going to do that. Not today. Right? We got to call it the way we see it. Okay? We got to call it the way we see it. Let's go here. So this dude, Logan Paul, says that he's trying to get the rest of his cheese, his Fetty Wap, his paper, his scratch, his Skrilla from Floyd Mayweather. Me, I chumped it off. I say it's some bullshit, man. You know, this some bullshit. Hey, you know, this man just, he jocking, Floyd and all that stuff there. Floyd don't owe that man no money. That's what I was saying, right? I gave Floyd Mayweather the benefit of the doubt. Floyd don't owe that man no money. This man just talking. Come to find out, it might be some truth to that. He said they gave boy 100 bands off of 5.8 mil. Yes. 100 bands. The Money Team. Some would say the Funny Team. Shout out to the Queen, Nick Rich. She says, buy a batch of tickets. Tell the public the fight is almost sold out. Public panics and feel the need to purchase tickets ASAP. Public pays tickets. They pay tickets at a higher price. Yeah. They do that in boxing. You know, though, they do that in boxing, though. They do that in boxing. That ain't nothing new. To be honest with you, that ain't nothing new. They do that in boxing. Yeah, R.I.P. to Kurt Sugar, man. R.I.P. to Kurt. They do that in boxing. Real lawsuit. This is a real lawsuit, right? So Bob Arum is not the only one getting sued. Al Heyman and the Money Team is getting sued as well. He say Floyd just pulled a Don King. Yeah, we'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happened with the lawsuit. We'll see what happened to the lawsuit. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this, guys. Let me put the anybody want access to this? I'm gonna drop it for you. Here you go. Let's see. You know me, man. I don't believe in holding no information. You know me. Put it right here for you. Put it right here for you, right? Put it right there. Y'all can, check it out. Look at it for yourself. There you go. Y'all can check it out and look at it for yourself. There you go. So I don't know what's going on over there, man. Rumors has it that the money looking funny over there at the PBC, and that's what they say. Now they might say that, hey man, we gonna reinvest your money back into this Canelo fight. We trying to land Canelo. We trying to get Canelo to fight Jermell Charlo. Now it's starting to make sense. Now hold on, let me see something. Hold on, I got something. Hold on, I got something. Hold on. Now it's starting to make sense. Now everything is starting to make sense. Hold on. Now it's starting to make sense now. Now it's starting to sound like what AB been talking about. What AB has been talking about. Now I'm pulling this up right now. Hold on, he says, hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull this up right quick. All right, this is it right here. I found it. And now I'm finna pull up AB too. Now we know what AB talking about now. Now we know what AB talking about his money. Oh, I don't know. This is, somebody's trying to, nah, that ain't gonna fly, buddy. Somebody trying to, Now we know what AB been talking about. Now we know what AB been talking about. I trumped it off like it was nothing when I first heard this news, right? Logan Paul says, pay me. Slams corny Weasel Floyd Mayweather at the boxing exhibition and claims legend only owes him money. I believe it. I kind of believe it now. The reason why I kind of believe it now, get rid of that. The reason why I kind of believe it now is because of this lawsuit right here. This recent lawsuit. Floyd Mayweather Promotions, boxing executive Al Heyman, and 8 others has been sued for nearly $6 million over ticket sales from Mayweather's exhibition bout. This guy here has not gotten paid his money. He's trying to get his paper, his scratch, his skrilla. He hasn't gotten paid. This guy right here, who fought Floyd Mayweather, he says that Logan Paul, he said he ain't got paid the rest of his money from Floyd. I don't know what's going on. Mayweather boasted before. He said Mayweather boasted both before and after the fight, earning $100 million for a legalized bank robbery. You remember that? Floyd said legalized bank robbery. He bragged about that. Easy money. Floyd Mayweather calls his exhibition bout with Logan Paul legalized bank robbery with money set to pocket $100 million. Wow! Oh, you see there, boy. Wait, man. All you Floyd Mayweather Capadonnas, call Al, beep. Hey, man, trouble in paradise over there, man. Trouble in paradise over there. This ain't no gossip. This is what's really going on. This is what's really going on. This is the lawsuit. I dropped the link in there so anybody can look at it. You can probably find where to go at to get it. So this guy had to sue to get his cheese, and this guy said he ain't got his money yet. He said, but Paul claimed, this is a claim now, he claimed that he is owed money by the American legend as he posted an edited picture of Mayweather in girl shorts. Pay me my money, you effing weasel. Mayweather, 44, initially retired in 2017 after beating UFC superstar Conor McGregor. But he has returned twice in both exhibitions. So this tells me that if they was a part of some ticket scheme, did people really buy these? Like, how did they do on the resale of the tickets? I don't know. But promoters do this all the time, guys, to be honest with you. They do this all the time. They buy the tickets in advance and put them on a resale. They do this. They do this, guys, to be honest with you. So I don't want to just dump on Florida and say, oh, you know. No, I mean, promoters do this. Promoters do this. Bob Arum does it. Probably done it in the past. Don King. Promoters do this. Lou DiBella. The promoters do this. All I know is they got, the picture was Photoshopped. The picture was Photoshopped. All I know is, it ain't, things ain't what it always appear to be. Things are not always what it appear to be, right? Because, you have people, they live these certain lifestyles. They try to keep up this lifestyle. Their whole persona is, I got this, I got that, I got that, I got this. And when you're depending on someone, one person, to handle all of your money, you don't know, you haven't audited the financial book records. See, as a matter of fact, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something from AB. Where my dog at? Where AB at? I'm going to show you something. Hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this. I want to find this for you. AB, remember AB was saying that, hey man, I need all of my money, bro. On God, them. Remember he said that? Look, you cannot talk me out of this. I want all of my money. Remember he said that? People trumped it off like, oh man, AB, man, that's AB, man. AB just be talking, dog. Al Heyman looking out for AB, man. Al Heyman looking out for AB. AB just be talking, dog. Maybe he wasn't just talking. I'm going to pull it up right now, guys. I have it. I know for a fact I have it because I kept it and I saved it. Maybe he wasn't just talking. Maybe we just wasn't listening. Maybe he wasn't just talking. You know what? There's smoke, there's fire, right? Let me see, can we find AB, where you at, boy? Agent Broner, where you at? Let's see, that's Broner right there. The Can Man. Where's the Can Man? Can Man, where you at, boy? Can Man, where you at? I got Can Man right here. I know for a fact I got him. Damn, I don't say a lot of shit over here. I got all kind of receipts over here, man. Where I go to Can Man? Can Man, where you at? Where the Can Man at? Where the Can Man at? Oh, you know what? Hold on, guys. I think I have it right here. I think I got it right here. Where the Can Man at? I wanted to show it to you guys just in case you didn't see it. You know what? I can't find it. I know I got it. I'll probably show it to you tomorrow because I don't want to waste the show doing this here. I'll probably show it to you, give it to you tomorrow, though. As a matter of fact, because the Can Man, as a matter of fact, I think I got it over here. Hold on. Y'all know me, man. Y'all know me. Y'all know me, bro. When this shit be on my mind, I got to find it. When shit be on my mind, I got to find it. Hold on, Adrian Broner. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. I got to find it. Adrian Broner. There it go right there. Ta-da. There it go right there. Boy, you got that. You said you're going to find it. You said you were going to find it. I found it. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. I want to show you guys something before we do this. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. What the hell? This has gotten bigger. As a matter of fact, it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it, guys. I want to open it up, but you're not even able to see it. But Agent Broner says right here, you can't see it, it's blurry, so I'm not even gonna try to show it to you. It's kind of blurry. But he says right here, he said, I'm gonna be honest, man. Oh no, you know what? No, this is something different. That's why I can't find it. This one here's something different. But I'm going to show it to you guys. I can't find it now, but I'm going to show it to you guys tomorrow. AB talked about how he wanted all of his money, and Al Heyman is keeping his money. He talked about how, man, listen, man, I can't get the rest of my money, man. You know, give me all of mine. I know I told you to take care of what I owe to other people, but I want all of my money. I don't want to get no damn allowance, $1,000 a day, $1,500 a day, which is good for me, someone like me and you, but you know what I mean? And now you seeing these losses. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Waddell and Reed want their money. You know, so I hope they come up out of it, though. Hope they come up out of it. Also, I would like to say this. Jermell Charlo, sir, you ain't got to listen to me. I ain't nobody. You gonna fuck around. You're going to fight somebody that Al Heyman and the PBC matchmakers have perfectly picked for you to beat. And that person is going to beat your ass. While you sitting around waiting to fight Canelo. If you don't land this Canelo fight, after 5 years of waiting, you could have risen your stock, sir, by fighting the other champions in the division. Daniel Jacobs did that. Daniel Jacobs told Al Heyman, look here, man, I'm a PBC fighter, but I want to go over here and get this money over here with Eddie Hearn. He paying a whole lot of money that y'all ain't going to pay me. Grow you some nuts. Stand up to. I'll let Al know, hey, listen, man, unless Jamal Charlo is complicit in fighting nobodies.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
If he's complicit in fighting nobodies, then guess what? He probably cool with it, guys. He probably cool and ain't fighting no goddamn body. That's why I like Jermell Charlo more so than Jamal Charlo. That's it. So, other than that, guys, that's it. This is that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. We're going to have a damn good show tomorrow. And you know how we do it. We're going to give everybody a round of applause. And I want to do this OJ the Jew Man style. Boy, that shit shaking like booty meat over there, boy. That shit shaking like booty meat over there. Bob Arum got a lawsuit against him. PBC got a lawsuit against them. Scamming tickets, huh? Okay, scamming tickets. All right, it is what it is, man.
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Shout out to everybody who called in. Shout out to Roach. Shout out to Roach from Houston. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh from DC. Shout out to Cassidy from London. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Jamie Nieto from Texas. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Shout out to the Queen Karma Serene. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bell. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. Shout out to Bless 365, Nick Rich, Lady Shan, Arlette, Bad Girl TKO, Miss Sexy, Monica Silva, Deborah Booker, the Little Green Eyes P, and shout out to the Queen Ava, all the queens. Oh man, this shit ain't looking good, man. This shit ain't looking good, man. Shout out to Thomas Jones for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, when does the membership start, Coach? It'll start Monday. Membership is easy. It's going to be right here on Facebook. It's going to be right here on YouTube. You can just sign up for a monthly membership. I have 3 tiers. It goes all the way up to $9.99. We got a $6.99 and we have a $2.99. So, and that's what it's going to be. It'll allow me to get in and out of the show a lot faster instead of having to read everybody's name in the chats and stuff like that. If you're a member, you're going to get priority over any comments or whatever you post, because I can't see everything when I have 300 people in the chat. I have people complaining that I don't look at their comments, but I got 300 people in the chat. It's hard to shout out everybody and read every comment when you got 300 people in the chat. So that's going to alleviate that. Shout out to the Queen, Kelly Ellie. Let's see. Shout out to Jay Miller. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Diallo Huggy Bear. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Big Hulk from Maryland. Shout out to Carl Hansen from Down Under. Shout out to Haleen from the UK with the AK. Shout out to Tupac 13. Shout out to Pounds in the building. Shout out to my brother Diallo Huggy Bear. What's going on, fam? Knockdown 305. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to VA Money Group. Let's see. Shout out to Logan Paul. VA Money Group say Daniel Jenkins is irrelevant. Okay. And Jermell Charlo is relevant. Okay. Shout out to Gerald Field.
Okay.
Shout out to hell. As a matter of fact, Daniel Jacobs landed the Canelo fight. He fought Triple G. He fought Darinchenko. Shit. As a matter of fact, the same fighters that Jermell Charlo is calling out, Daniel Jacobs fought him. He fought him. He did that. Yes. Say what you want to say. Daniel Jacobs fought him. He got a good resume in the middleweight division. Shout out to my brother Smith and West. Shout out to Eric Grimey. Chili Boxing in the building. Shout out to Cassidy as well. Shout out to Egg. Shout out to Ejai Fisker. We might have to put together a GoFundMe, man, to help them boys out over there, man. Them boys out over there. Maybe we need to do that, man. Probably got to put together a GoFundMe, man, for our brother, man. You know, because you don't want to be cash poor and asset rich. What I mean by cash poor and asset rich, you spending so much money that you don't have the liquid anymore, but you got the assets. Michael Jackson was cash poor, asset rich. You know what I mean? He was. Slim Reaper in the building. Salute to you, fam. And shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Minister Society. Other than that, that's it. This is Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New media today, USA Boxing. See you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We will be going live for the Keith Thurman fight. The Keith Sometime Thurman fight. My homie from the Bay, other side of the bridge. We going live for that fight, okay? Other than that, that's it. It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New media today, USA Boxing. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.